Fam, it's Sunday. Montana Appreciation Day. Get your 16 on. Matter of fact, what this day is, it's Brock Purdy Worship Day. You know what, man? They're still talking bad about him. It's getting worse. You would think after a few years people would back up off of Brock Purdy. Nah, they're doubling down on the crap. So I said, let's get together and discuss Brock, what we expect of him this year, and why these people who are saying the things they're saying should shut the hell up. Shanahan and Purdy equal winning. That's been the case. Listen, and for those people who like to bother me on Twitch, hey, when you guys gonna wear that excuse out? 30 years and no trouble. Well, you've been injured for 30 years? You know what I'm telling you right now, fam? What they do is they say things that we shouldn't react to. They're just messing with us. They like to see you pissed off. 49ers 2026 will end the misunderstanding of Purdy's full dependence on Shanahan, which actually ended a little while ago. Especially in the way that some people think, oh man, they're connected. They're connected at it's like the umbilical cord. But dude, you can't win like that with your coach holding nothing but puppet strings above you all day. You gotta bust loose. You gotta get out there. You gotta do what you do. So this is like way blown out of proportion. So Niner Faithful, and that's us, has been emerged in mind-boggling arguments with Brock Purdy's haters since his rookie year. It was understandable then to some degree. Okay, I don't know who he is. A lot of people didn't know who he was. All we know is the last guy picked in the draft. That's for the kid who enjoyed huge success, though. After but a half a season of football, Brock Purdy's out there playing in the NFC. And to some degree, I said, I don't know. He looks awfully good. Hey, Cynthia, he looks awfully good to me. By the way, whoa, it's Memorial Day. Salute to our servicemen. What the hell was I thinking? Fam. And they're barbecuing and think about some of the greatest of all time. On behalf of America's freedom, we love you, we respect you, and we'll always owe you. God. What was I thinking? Anyway, that's when the kid who enjoyed huge success after about a half a season of NFL football went all the way too far for a lot of people. When I saw him with Brock, when Brock went out there and beat Tom Brady, I says, come on, y'all, calm down, man. You know what? It's just, these things happen, okay? I was delighted, but at the same time, you got to be careful. Don't get too excited. Don't go get carried away. All right? But Brock was that good. And opposing fans just were all over that. Oh, man, it's got a new alarm. Oh, man, it's got this. So he's surrounded by the Avengers. This is why I started saying things like, you know what? How many quarterbacks around the league got no talent around them and they're winning? How many? There's nobody running around the league with no talent and winning. There is no quarterback that has no talent and is winning. None. So the last draft pick of the 2022 draft class actually came within a broken arm of attending a Super Bowl as a half a rookie. That's not. You don't just luck up and do those kind of things. You just don't. So here we are 5 years later with an experienced Purdy that has quarterbacked San Francisco to a Super Bowl appearance, 2 NFC Championship games, and an MVP finalist finish. How in the hell is that man still getting absolutely no respect? He's still hearing negatives from his critics to the phones. We're going to go factor tell you the full. I love the way Kyle Juszczyk broke it down. That was pretty. I said, you know what? Let's Juice. You're sitting there you're sitting next to Kyle Shanahan, Brock Purdy, everybody else in the field. The rest of these MFs don't know a damn thing. What you say is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So I said to myself, I want to talk about this. Yeah, to the folks are going to say, as Juszczyk's evaluation, why it's clear that head coach Kyle Shanahan is not babysitting Brock Purdy. So for all you buttheads that keep on trying to run around to bother the 49 fans, yeah. If it wasn't for Kyle Shanahan, he wouldn't be doing anything. Hey, you know what? I'd love to see the Shams without McVay. I'd love to see the Chiefs without Andy. This is all stupid. Every great coach that does well doesn't mean his team would do well without him. And it's just absurd. By the way, fam, who said that San Francisco 49ers may have some tough games on their schedule, but one insider believes that they'll start the year off strong? The answer? Nick Wagner. In fact, Wagner, and I try not to think these things out loud, but Wagner says the 49ers will start the season off with the Rams, and getting past that, they come back to 2 games they have no business losing. Here's advantage, too. I can't believe it. I think Wagner had to get this wrong. The 49ers are going to spend a week in Melbourne. The Shams are going to come flying in by their butthole. But they're just going to come flying in, land the plane, get off the plane, come play football after that long drive. Please do it. Please do it. Oh, God, yes. We will definitely start out want to know them. No question about it. They will be poured out of that plane like a glass of milk. And the 49ers will be running around Melbourne and carrying on. And besides that, you know how motivated the 49ers are going to be to play the Rams in the first week of the season? Oh, Rams running around saying, belt ass, belt ass, belt ass, belt ass. You people, this is something we need to learn to get used to. I understand that. You guys have had, your whole legacy is meteoric. You guys have been owned by the 49ers since God knows how long, up until recently you won a couple of games. Ooh, they finally slipped by us for an NFC CG game and won it first in 35 after 2 trophies in 7 years. Ooh, good, Rammies. You guys are really looking good now. Then you get run out of the playoffs like I knew you would the last 3 years in a row. Because why? Every team you played was healthy. If you can get away with it, get away with it. 49ers ain't going to be, we are not going to be unhealthy first week of the season. You got an ass kicking coming. But fam, as I was saying, this is Purdy's 5th NFL season, right? Dude has come a long way since being selected with the final pick and dubbed Mr. Relevant 2022. Big joke, right? It's been one that's followed around. Brock Purdy was picked in the second or third round. He'd be considered something special. He's doing better than 95% of the quarterbacks around the league, but he ain't nobody. How in the world is that? 3 playoff berths, 2 NFC Championship games, and a Super Bowl appearance. Wait, okay, I'll hold 90% of the quarterbacks around the league, okay? Because there's an elite few that must, out of 32, there must be about 6 or 7. All right. I'm not trying to put Brock in the top 5 or anything else, because that only brings on arguments that are going to piss you off, This is the kind of thing, because I look at Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is a good quarterback. He's an outstanding quarterback. He's fabulous. He's not getting it done, but he still gets love. Josh Allen is terrorizing. No, I didn't say I was putting Brock in this category. But I'm saying it's your body of work and achievements that get you the dub. You can be a badass all you want to, but if your numbers don't show anything, and don't get me started on the Chargers quarterback, that your coach tailors a program that fits you perfectly so you can apply all your strengths. That's not a weakness. It's not. It's a smart coach. When the 49ers are healthy and rolling, they move like a well-oiled machine. That's not by accident. It's not. Yeah, Brock Purdy's a quarterback. What, are you going to remove him from the equation? Well, anybody can do it. Brock Purdy doesn't need to be there. No, he can't. No, they can't. We've had that situation. We've had quarterbacks all up and down. It doesn't work like that. Purdy's relationship with Shanahan has continued to evolve over the last 5 seasons. He's been a signal caller. Do you know if you're with Shanahan this long, you can't be stupid? You can't, or else you wouldn't be the quarterback. That's why when I listen to Juice, man, that is so accurate. That is so accurate. On the Rich Eisen show, Juice explained that communication between Purdy and Shanahan it's so. He explained it so even an idiot can understand what he's saying. Sure, in the beginning, Brock Purdy, like any quarterback, had to be brought along in a complicated program, like any kid just coming out of college ranks. But that hasn't been the case for the last 2 or 3 years. And people were all over Brock in his first and second years. They were all over him. How many quarterbacks come in the league just kicking ass in the first year? There is that prodigy here and there, okay? But that ain't often. It's just not. So why is it Brock Purdy's got to take that kind of flack? According to Juice, after every drive, Brock and Shanahan immediately discuss what happened on the field and what adjustments should come next. Does that sound like a system quarterback? A system quarterback comes to the sideline, he shuts up, and he waits for the next play. There's no puppeteering going on out there. Like any rookie after 5 seasons, Purdy has grown more confident and assertive in those conversations. And no longer to hesitate to challenge Kyle Shanahan. He comes back off the field, and Kyle says, listen, here's that, blah, 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 blah. Yo, coach, look, here's the way I'm saying it. Shanahan listens. He has to. Brock Purdy knows what he's doing out there. He's old. He's a veteran starter now. Brock doesn't always have to agree with what Kyle says out there, and he doesn't anymore. And actually, this started a couple of years ago. You remember that play when after the game, I loved it. That was the first time I seen Shanahan. I think he took exception to the fact that Brock was about to jump out of the nest and fly on his own, because when he said, Jawan Jennings was standing on the goal line, absolutely free. Brock chucked a bullet back in the back of the end zone and hit George Kittle for a touchdown. Kyle didn't call that play. Oh, Kyle! That's when I started having problems with Kyle. Kyle, you know what? Let that kid fly. If he knows what you're talking about, what you're doing, let him do it. Let him grow. And Kyle's figured out that himself too. He knows. Let Brock Purdy be Brock Purdy. And at the end of the day, quarterbacks are going to win games even beyond what they've been taught. It's the players on the field, not the coach sitting in your helmet all day telling you, this, that, go right, left, go left. No, that's not going to work. So he's able to stand on his own beliefs and what's going on out there on the field and push back in response to coach saying things. So I'm proud of Brock, man. And ignorant critics have still argued that Purdy is simply a product of Shanahan's system and shouldn't be mentioned among the NFL's elite. I don't even care about that anymore, because the NFL's elites are down to, you got Matt Stafford, you got Brock Purdy, you got Josh Allen, you got Lamar Jackson. You know, I still have a problem with going on with the Chargers. Is he really? Who else? And give me some more names that are just what you consider elite. I mean, I'm talking about getting things done. And if you don't want to call him elite, that's fine. But don't sit back there and expose yourself as a goddamn idiot, saying things like, oh, he's no good. How's he no good? How is he no good? Anyway, categorize him like you want. But like Juice says, Brock's just an incredible ability to process post-snap. It's like he doesn't get any credit for that. He does an incredible job of being able to see how the defense moves after the ball is snapped, and he's got the ability to make his own play when it's not there. A lot of quarterbacks just sit back there and get sacked. Not Brock. If you're gonna sack Brock, you have to work to do so. And that's something that gets slept on with Brock a lot. He can sit in the pocket. He can do things in progression. If he needs to run out, he's going to do that. But he keeps his eyes downfield the whole time. Brock's not looking to run. He's not going to be a scrambler. Well, he scrambles, but he's not going to be a running quarterback. It's not just what he does. So all that is something a system quarterback needs a continuous instruction on. You're not a system quarterback if you're doing these things. You're just not. On every move he makes during the game, Brock is calculating. You can see he's doing things that he's thinking the whole time. Shanahan's offense is complex, but after 5 years, you got to believe We got a brilliant child on our hands now. He's got a fully tested. Now all he needs is weaponry. And he hasn't always had that in all 5 years. Last year, there's been a couple other years too. See, when Brock Purdy's everybody around him is called an Avenger. That's why that's a knock on him. Yeah, if you're not the Avenger saving you, you wouldn't be. We've had BA's gone, Debo's gone, George has been in and out. He's had new people almost every year now for about the last 4 years. Some of them are incapable. He's been down to one wide receiver and a talented running back. You gonna tell me that's a quarterback that has no skills? Go ahead, make a fool of yourself. It's fine, but know this: last year's record was a culmination and epitomizes what's going on in San Francisco with Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan. I said there's no way in hell. I look at that record of 12-5. I says, Mac Jones had something to do with it, but still, 12-5 on a season where just about everybody who's anybody on a 49ers team was out. For those idiots who were thinking that the 49ers come back healthy after last year's demonstration of what they can do because of the drive and attitude in that camp, boy, you SOB is going to have a problem this year with what happens to San Francisco 49ers. I got Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner back on the field. Nick Bosa is probably going to be in sometime soon. I picked up some other beasts this season. They're going to propel that team forward. So if anybody who doesn't think the 49ers are in the Super Bowl hunt, think again. Oh, by the way, let me go ahead and pull out that cliche that's become a cliche with Kyle Shanahan. It's like that Loki told that time that Loki asked the Iron Man, what makes you think you're going to win? You can't win. Why? We got the Hulk. When people ask the 49ers, what makes you think you're going to win? What are you going to do? You got nothing. We got Kyle Shanahan. The disrespect is unwarranted. Go Niners! Fam, if you'd like to add something tonight to the Get Purdy Some Respect night, let's do it. Oh, God. Can't wait till the season starts to shut these bees up. Shams. And the Shams, let's start on them. Hey, Smooth, come on in, man.
Ronbo, faithful, what's happening, man?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? It's getting close to summertime. That means pretty soon. Time to get busy.
Better stop falling for the bullshit, bro. With that Brock Purdy feedback, all that negative shit.
I try not to. I leave it alone most of the time, but it gets to a point I just gotta vent and let loose. I feel better now too.
Brock is #1 top tier quarterback. He's elite. Let the haters hate. They hate, bruh. If he was a first round draft pick, we wouldn't be talking about this shit. They wouldn't be talking about this shit. He's the last pick of the draft.
And I love it. I love it.
They can't take it. They can't take it. All the starters that they have, Brock eating their ass up. Brock led the league 3 years straight. Downfield bombs.
He ain't got no arm. But he could do that.
He looked deep first. Brock he's complete, man. He's complete.
He hates checkdowns. I know.
He's the complete quarterback. I'm telling you. Nobody knew he could scramble around and run like that. He have enough speed. He don't have to be not Gino. What's that dude's name? Lamar
Jackson? Yeah.
Man, come on, bro. Vic was faster than all of them. What have Vic done? What have he won?
Nothing.
Come on, man. It's not about that, bro.
It ain't never.
It's what you have upstairs. What's in your head? How fast can you process information? Get out of trouble. Go up to the line of scrimmage, call your own plays. Come on, man. He's a system quarterback. He's this. No, bro. He's elite. That's the outside. Let the outside talk. The faithful should already know what we have in Brock. None of the faithful should feel the way the outside feel about Brock, bro. Straight up. We know what we have. It's not a fluke. It's not a fluke. One of the biggest games, especially that game with Tom Brady, and Brady didn't even shower. He was so mad. He just left the locker room and just got on the bus without showering. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Miami, how he destroyed Miami. Tampa Bay. Yeah, come on, man. Philadelphia.
There's no team he hasn't beat. There really isn't.
Look here.
And like 49 Brian says,
check
Trevor
this out.
Lawrence
Look who he was killing with. Debo, BA, Jennings. They gone. They have elite speed. Now look what he have in his arsenal. Bruh, Stribling, man. Hey, him and Brock, bruh. Them boys gonna be Hall of Famers. Them two together, bruh. Yeah. I'm saying it right now. I ain't gonna backtrack on one motherfucking thing, man. They stay healthy. Hey, him and Stribling. Oh, bruh. And Stribling learning from Evans too. And oh man. And all he do is study.
I love it. That's it. That's how you get it. That's to get it done.
Hey, bro. So all this Brock this and Brock that. I don't even hear that shit. I don't listen to that, bro. I know what we have. Wait till the talk is cheap. Wait till the season start. Wait till the fucking season start.
Oh.
I got us going 14. I got our record. I'm standing on the 14-3.
I love it. I do.
Straight up. Because see, last season when our starters went out and our backups came in, what we do? Still got to the playoffs. And this team right here that we have right now is better than the last season team.
Ooh, by miles.
Way better.
Yes.
Our Arsenal
heart,
and check this out. On Nemesis and shit, the teams that we play against twice a season, they have no idea, no tape on these guys that we have. Yeah. Kristen Kurt, Evans, okay, yeah, you can pull some tape from their previous teams.
It won't help with Evans. Evans does what Evans wants to do.
You know nothing about Grimes, bruh. You know nothing about Black. Going to Shanahan's system, how he's going to operate with them, how he's going to install them in his system, bruh. The shit he can do now with the speed that we have now, that he couldn't do with the receivers that we had previous years. Now he can open up the whole goddamn playbook of the receivers now. Oh, well, I can call this play because receiver's not this fast, so I can call that play. I need a burner.
Yeah.
Now we can open up everything up the middle, go over top, go deep over top. All that now, bro. We can do it all now. Ain't nothing holding us back but us.
And Smooth, and you injuries. Got 2 or 3 burners that you don't even utilize, you know? So.
And they're healthy now. And there's a lot of receivers that's going to get cut. That's not going to make the squad, bro. And don't be surprised, bro. Ricky can be one of them.
Oh, I forgot about Ricky.
Ricky can be one of them. Ricky can be one of them. I'm telling you. If Ricky get hurt, look, Stribling's behind Ricky. If Ricky get hurt, Stribling get in, it's a wrap. There's no turning back, bro. There's no turning back. The kid is hungry. He's soft-spoken and everything, but see, that's where everybody get confused at. He have a switch. Everybody had a switch. Some have and some don't.
Nick Bosa, same way.
He had his switch, man. He turned on, bro. And he's physical as fuck. One-on-one, I feel sorry for DBs, man. That's 5'9" and 5'10". Yeah.
Detroit versus everybody.
You're out of the playoffs. You better hope your baseball team does better.
win a Super Bowl.
We gotta go, fam.
Since the 1800s.
Terrible.
What's up, bro?
We gotta go, fam. I don't even
All
know
right,
when we get
man.
back. But be looking for me, Smooth. I'll be back later on this
Oh
week.
yeah, oh yeah, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gone. The Niners gonna have the best backfield with Black and CMC. I'm out.
Yeah.
Dub City 415, you know what it is. I'm out. Smooth operator. Peace.
There he goes. Cool as can be. Maddie!
Ronbo.
Maddie, you,
What
you,
up,
you,
Maddie?
Hey, yo, Smooth. What up, bro?
All right, now take over. Go ahead.
well, you were witness to the Shams have all of a sudden got a bunch. They've got a legion now coming into Twitch. You know, I'm laughing because the guy says, "Oh, you guys aren't even in the top 4 last year. You guys blah 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 blah. You guys aren't even in the same conversation this year." You know, that's why, man, I enjoy the fact that people think the 49ers have made no changes in last year's team. So we're going to come la-di-da-di-da on the field with last year's team injured and all. This stupidness kills me. I love it. You really think that?
Oh, I love it, man. Keep that energy, man. It's like you go, just let them walk into the street, right into traffic, bro.
Bam! Oh, call 911.
Or don't.
Or don't. Let him lay there. Is that a Rams shirt on him? Keep walking. You know, because I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus. So I can't wait till the season gets started. Oh.
Oh yeah, like I said, I know I've said it once at least. I don't think people, they're obviously not paying any damn attention, and 2, they have zero idea what's coming.
Yeah. Trey from VA, left guard. We got 2 guys, Trey.
Yeah, Trey, what up?
Trey. Trey, you've heard about Bob Jones, otherwise known as Robert Jones. I love the name Bob Jones. Robert Jones, I don't know why they got him though, Maddie. Robert Jones is not a typical Shanahan type guard. He's not. Jones will block and protect like nobody's business. But if you want to run the ball, Jones may not be that kind of guy, right? Maddie, the 49ers.
No, I would maybe tend to agree, but gosh, I would just like to say that maybe they see something we don't.
That, and they may have a different plan. There may be a shift in philosophy this year.
Well, that's what I'm wondering too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Protect Brock and let him cook. See, because like a lot of people, well, Brock Purdy got exposed this year without an offensive line. What does that mean? What does that mean? You have a quarterback that works well without an offensive line?
Just want to slap some people sometimes.
Yeah.
Right in the face.
Yeah. No, Jones, I give you credit, Trey. Jones is not the best left guard, but he does protect rather well. That's why I'm asking Maddie, what do you think's up with that? We'll see. He may get beat out too.
Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, we gotta. We'll find out in camp and stuff like that, right? I'd imagine.
Yeah.
See,
we got a lot of guys.
See how that all plays out.
Yeah, the kid that we got that's got he's kind of raw, but he's got all this athleticism. He's probably not going to be a factor this year. He made them, but I didn't think Dominic Pooty was going to be a factor his first year either. I mean, Pooty, remember the Pooty? Who got hurt in the right side? Anyway, they were out, and Pooty started against the Jets after that first game, yeah. And Pooty was a monster. Would it be lucky if we could luck out again like that this year with whomever they put at left guard?
Well, dude, you got to look at it this way, man. Like these players that we bring in, like we bring in good players, but at the same time, like they're not just any run-of-the-mill locker room situation either.
Yeah.
There's a different energy there. There's a different level of expectation there. So
Absolutely.
we bring the best out of some people, man.
Yeah, they see that's the thing. That's why you cultivate the kind of locker room that Shanahan and Lynch have aspired to do since day one. Make sure everybody's got nothing but each other's back, and this has been going back for years, almost in a frightening way. Because players are being nice to each other like you can't believe.
Yeah. So I mean, there's those little things like that you got. I guess sometimes we don't think about, And then you got like I'm like I've said it once and I'll say it again, Ronbo. I'm so excited to have Mike Evans in that locker room. just because of what he brings to the table.
Yes.
From all of his experience.
Pedigree. Remember that year we got what's his name from the Denver Broncos, that wide receiver, Sammy. Anyway.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he
we
came
went to the Super Bowl with him.
Jared Goff.
Anyway, he came into the locker room and he changed the whole mode. Everybody got better immediately.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Yes, Sanders came in. And Sanders not the top of the line. He's good. He's solid. He's a professional. But he came in.
But he had a lot of years of experience.
Yeah. And in a winning organization. But everybody got better. What will Mike bring to that locker room? You know, guys like Pearsall are going to eat that up. Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's what I keep thinking. That's the number one recipient, in my opinion. But at the same time, they're all going to benefit from it. I think even the energy, just, you know, because everybody's in the same locker room, so everybody's going to bleed. Everybody's going to benefit from it.
I mean, I can't imagine what that's going to do, because you don't want to look bad playing next to Mike Evans. I mean, I'm out here looking like a jerk, and I'm playing with this guy. What's he think about me? Because that's always the factor. You don't want to make yourself look bad. You got to push up another level, and that's great.
From the outside looking in, man, I mean, with what we've seen our team can do, with what we have, with what we did last year with the injuries, those are the people, and then we've got people coming back that are healthy, the people that we've added. Like this, there's no way you can tell me otherwise. This Super Bowl can't be reached with the team that we got like this. If it stays healthy, mostly healthy. I mean, if you're going to have some injuries, Ronbo, just kind of the roll the dice. I mean,
that's what
it kind of comes with the sport.
I know.
But if we can stay mostly healthy, I think we'll be all right.
You know, it's all in perspective with the rest of the league. If everybody else is getting hurt here and there, we are too. So what? As long as everybody doesn't come out for the rest of the season. Matty, oh man,
Ronbo,
I'm going to see you in a couple of days. I'm hoping. All right.
Oh yeah, hopefully, buddy. Sounds good, my friend.
Thanks, Matty. Appreciate your family. Too much love for you, bro. I'll see you in a couple of days. And we now move over to Aaron. Matty, you still back? What's that feedback? I think I lost him. Aaron.
What's up, Ronbo?
And man, I'm just sitting back here because, you know, I decided Brock gets hated on like 500 days out of a 300 something day year. So I said, you know what, every now and then I'm going to come in here and speak on Brock's behalf, because that's how Brock never kicked. Remember Baker Mayfield when he first came in the league? Baker get on the mic. He's got that face on. He's telling people to bleep off. I used to like Baker Mayfield for that. He used to make me laugh. But you'll never see Brock say a word. He lets guys like myself and hundreds and thousands of others that appreciate him talk for him. But Brock does not come back and get in nobody's face. He just gets out on the field, does his job, and gets called all kind of names and disrespected. And he's achieved more than most of these people as far as quarterbacks go. But he gets nothing but crap. So I said, you know what? I mean, I think every 4 or 5 months, I'm going to come in and say, see, you people talk about Brock Purdy? Look, the record says what it says. You got a problem with that? Can you explain that? Give me the excuses as to why we're doing that. But Aaron, I get carried away with this. Go ahead. What are you thinking? God.
Yeah, I mean, Brock is Brock is the real deal. I mean, ever since he stepped on the field and played, man, he just balled out. I want to say like in 2022 or something like that.
That's when he got drafted. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that game against Tampa Bay,
Mm-hmm.
where
Brady.
Jimmy Garoppolo,
Oh
yep,
no.
against Brady. Yep.
Oh yeah. Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt against Miami.
Yeah.
Brock came
Yeah,
in,
against
finished it
Miami.
up, and they remember how they put the bums rush. Brock got blitzed on every down. Oh, come on, this boy in the last two of the draft. Blitz. I mean, all game long they blitzed Brock. Brock worked through it. I said, man, I don't know what I'm seeing, but Brock, that blitz ain't bothering him, is it? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, and and against Brady and Tampa Bay, I mean, he just carved that Tampa's defense like nothing.
Aaron, did you believe it when you was watching it? I was still scared to get too excited because I thought, well, they don't know him, I guess. But my God, he's doing good. It went all the way for 4 quarters like that. And I kept thinking it was gonna cave in at the half. No, it didn't.
I mean, that was pretty impressive.
To say the least.
I mean, like, wow. And he just kept getting better and better.
Mm-hmm. And actually, that's some point right there. Purdy's not. Oh, he came in the next year after being hurt. Oh, he's regressed.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. You ever have your arm snapped at the elbow? I wonder how you'd look a few months later. God. Dumb observations everywhere.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that when he came back from that elbow injury,
Yeah.
I mean, he was a Pro Bowler and had 4,000 yards passing.
Yeah. Wasn't that the next year? Yeah. He was in the running for MVP with Dak, I get paid too much money, Prescott, and Lamar Jackson. Of course, that coach that's over with the Hawks, boy, he took us apart that day. They really beat us up. But that was a second year Brock Purdy was inexperienced. But that was, and of course, losing that game, have the turnovers and everything, then they pushed Dak to the top of the chart. So Dak Prescott now is all by himself at the top of the MVP chart. What? Let me not get started with Dak. Go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead.
But yeah, I think people, like they just trash on Purdy because
Last guy in the
he's
draft.
not like the biggest arm like Josh Allen or Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
But it's about what's but it's all about what you do in your inside of your mind,
Mm.
like he kind of reminds me of a little bit of Drew Brees. Like he can process defense.
Aesthetics has been quarterbacks. Guy comes in, he's 6'3", he's got a cannon for an arm. That boy can make all the mistakes look at Trevor Lawrence as Brian brought up a few minutes ago. Trevor Lawrence hasn't done jack. And all he's done is gotten lots of love. First year too, they didn't say anything about him, but now Trevor Lawrence is the man. I say, y'all. and Trevor Herbert hasn't even won a playoff game yet.
No.
Trevor finally won. Okay, I'll get off him on that. But these guys are the glory boys. These are the guys that look like when I'm a scout and I'm running around, this is what I'm looking at. How tall is he? Great height. Look at that arm. All right. I can move on from here. I already know my choice made. See, like you're saying, Quarterback needs to be intelligent and sharp. He needs to have an IQ for football. He needs to be able to process and make decisions quickly. That game moves at a lightning speed. So don't tell me that all you need to do is be tall and have a good arm. Oh my God, fam! Aaron, I'll see you in a couple of days, all right, and see what that's going on in Santa Clara. I always appreciate you, fam. I'll see you on Twitter.
All right, Ronbo.
Yeah. All right.
Have a good night.
You too, fam. Night, Aaron. Hey, here he is. Here's a hey, Phil, perfect night for you, man. We're in here praising 49ers like they need to be praised. Get in here, buddy. Chill.
I'm all set.
Phil.
You got me hooked on this line.
God.
Ronbo,
Yes.
I can go on and on about Brock Purdy.
Over
the last
I'll stop
5
so you
years-
can, please.
Over the last 5 years, he's been the best quarterback in the NFL, statistically.
Mm-hmm.
He's either been 1 or 2 in QBR, passer rating, yards per attempt, yards, percentage, every statistic you want to go through.
Those are air
He's
yards.
been top 5.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's been better than Patrick Mahomes, honestly.
You could get I don't go that far, Phil, because people can get all over you. But it's true. Patrick hasn't did anything last.
Mahomes won 2 Super Bowls, yeah, against us. But Brock was pretty damn close the second one.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, this year he's got the best wide receiver room he's had in his career.
I mean, that's absolutely true.
No.
Yes.
That's true. Debo was okay, yards after catch, but he wasn't a great separator.
Yeah, he could be
He's got
guarded.
3 or 4 great separators on this team in the wide receiver room.
Yep.
Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, Sibling, Pearsall. I mean, they all can separate. I mean, Juwan Jennings ran a 4.7. Sibling runs a 4.3. And they're the same size.
Yeah.
And both Mike Evans and Sibling block. Pearsall's going to be the Z receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You got Mike Evans at the X, and you finally got a wide receiver core that's going to take some pressure off of Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
But don't forget, we still got Christian McCaffrey, and if George Kittle, I'm crossing my.
He'll be in about 3 weeks
doing
later.
no cross for George.
Week 3.
If he comes back healthy, look out.
Meantime, you put Christian McCaffrey in the slot and let Kalen put him in the backfield.
Yeah. I mean, you got all kinds of weapons.
Options endless.
Now, the O-line, yeah, I think Willis is going to start at left guard.
Did you say Willis?
I really
What's his first name?
I forget, but
Yeah,
he's the guy out of Washington they drafted.
Yeah, I
They're
saw
moving him in.
a conversation about that. And I saw the names. I didn't recognize who they were. But Willis, okay.
Willis is the guy they drafted out of Washington. Cruz is the guy they drafted out of Kentucky. I think
Yeah, that's
Cruz
the prodigy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be heir apparent to Trent.
I think so. People have said, he's going to go to right tackle. Why would I put him at right tackle when he's that kind of skills? Let me put him in left.
No, I mean, his athletic chart is right up there with Trent Williams.
It's crazy.
He runs a 4.540 for a 320-pound man. So the guy's athletic chart's off the chart. And I think the Niners, they changed their draft strategy to go after athletes instead of what they think would fit.
Yeah,
So-
lightweight guys who
and
can
then they
form a
figured-
maze.
They can coach the athlete into being what they want.
Exactly.
So, I think Cruz is the guy that's going to replace Trent. And they
Yeah.
want to keep him around for a couple of years and let Trent play out the 2-year commitment that he's got and then have Cruz fill in for him.
Because, Phil, you got
think
another
that's
Joe
what-
Staley. Remember that Joe Staley led Alex Smith all the way down the field back? I mean, Alex was road grading all the way down. I think we got another one of those. And this kid,
Joe Staley was a tight end.
I know,
before he became
a quarter miler in track and field.
Yeah.
Woo! God, Staley
I
could
think
road
the
grade.
Niners are starting to get it right by drafting athletes and then coach them into the position.
Yeah.
And that's why they went for Sibling. That's why they went for Black. These guys are really good athletes. If you look at their athletic chart, the spider web chart that they have, they're off the charts.
We were too slow,
but
Phil. We needed to speed up. We got speed now.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a lot of athletes. We can go deep with Evans and Kirk and Sibling.
Yeah. You got Watkins from last year.
We still got George and we still got Christian. So I mean, we got weapons all over the place. Oh. I like this offense. I really do.
Look like Rambo before he runs out the field packing his weapons.
Brock, if they can protect Brock, and Brock is a top 5 quarterback for sure, in my mind.
Yeah.
I don't care what these other guys say. I look at the stats.
Yeah, I mean, that's
the stats speak.
I mean, that tells the story. That tells the story. You can't. He's better. Why is he better? I'm always asked that.
And you look at the greatest quarterbacks over history.
Yeah.
Joe Montana, and Tom Brady. They didn't have the strongest arm. They didn't have
or the greatest athletes in the world either.
They had it upstairs.
Exactly. Phil,
that's the key to being a good quarterback, and none of these prognosticators can identify a good brain.
I know. Lazy is what they are.
Themselves.
Just write something up real quick that doesn't mean a damn thing. Phil, we gotta go. Phil, always good to hear from you, Phil, because it's always up, and positive.
Hey, Ronbo, I really like this team, and we're gonna beat the Rams first game.
Oh, I know.
Absolutely.
If they think you're gonna fly in, get off the plane, and come and play the 49ers and win, I will see you, Phil. I will see you in a couple of days. Hopefully.
All right, Ronbo.
All right.
You take care.
You too.
All right, later.
Phil. Yeah. I mean, they've got to be kidding. The Rams are going to come in and get off the plane, maybe take a nap and come on over. Oh, please let that be the case. Eric.
Oh, what's up, everybody?
Eric. Eric, what are you doing this Memorial Weekend, man?
Well, I'm just kind of hanging out with the family, pretty much. Might have a barbecue and have friends over, but I don't know yet. You got in mind?
Barbecues don't stop just because it's getting nighttime. They're getting better.
Yep.
I love that smell too.
Okay, so we got a couple of thoughts here tonight. Supposedly you guys are supposedly not improving.
Yeah.
But to all the haters, so Mike Evans is a nobody.
Yeah.
That's been established.
Yeah.
As far as I remember, everybody had a draft picks with you.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
Yeah,
they did.
Sure did. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, people are talking like, "Oh, you guys come dragging back in there. They'll get the belt to that ass again." You folks that are imagining and dreaming. Oh, you guys! I told one guy, you guys, especially Rams fans, General Custer rode down into that canyon and got ambushed, and you know what happened. You guys that think that. You guys, you could look like Custer. Well, the 49ers are not sitting pat on what they had last year. What are you serious?
No.
Read more.
You guys are going to be just fine, bud. You guys are going to be just fine.
So,
And that's the good thing about, looking back on it now,
mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact that you guys were that close, even with all those injuries last year,
I know that's
you guys almost did it.
What, that's
Even
why.
with all that was going on.
Yes. I actually, and there's lots of us 49er fans who really struggle to believe what took place. The 49ers just battled every week as if there was a possibility that they were going to get something done. We were actually going to go to get the number 1 seed. But I said to myself, that's asking a lot. But
and up until that final game in the regular season, you were in contention for it.
Yes.
And
so
then you guys beat Philly.
Yeah. You know what, though, Eric, honestly, as a 49er fan, I'm the worst homer you're going to find with the 49ers. That wasn't the real Philly. I realized that. I realized it during the game. I said, Philly, what's wrong with Philly? Well, it's like if you're a fighter and this guy's on his last fight, he doesn't want to fight anymore, but you got in because the purse was big. And you fight him and you're beating his brains out. You idolize this guy for years, right? It's usually a kid that comes in and fights his idol, right? And you just beat him all up. And you're looking down on him. What's wrong with you? Get up. Because I can't believe you're not challenging me at all. Even a kid who wants to win doesn't want that. I want to be challenged. I want to fight and win. I want to beat you, not the shadow of you. So what we did with the Eagles is we went in there and beat the shadow of the Eagles. They looked like crap that day. They really did. I haven't seen them look like that in years. So I want to, I don't know about this year. We'll see what they look like this year.
And then I guess we got a bit of an update out here. The guy that killed my buddy, he's gonna, I guess, plead not guilty, but not surprising.
Are you talking about the guy that shot your friend?
Yeah, he's gonna plead not guilty.
Wow.
But and it's sickening because on this day and age, all you gotta do is pretty much lie through your teeth. And why can't people just be a man?
There's a question that's never going to be answered, Derek. It's not. And why would you go? I still understand. I don't even know you and I'm shooting you. Why am I doing that? I don't even get it. A lot of people grow up with bad environments. They create this monster. So that's why they attribute mental illness to a lot of what you're seeing out here with the guns.
Yep.
So I don't know.
Yep.
It's not going to get any better.
Yep.
But we'll get through it.
Yep. Hopefully everyone's going to do something fun tomorrow with the family.
Yeah. Yeah, these weekends of barbecuing and fun and getting together, making lots of noise. The 4th of July weekend is still the one, though. Man, that gets, because, when you start with the fireworks and everything else, God. Eric, my childhood was nothing but we got into more trouble every 4th of July. We're going to burn somebody's house down. God.
And I tell you, like a long time ago, whenever I was working the next day, even though it was supposed to be like really hot out there, I would still shut my windows at night that night because if the windows are shut, I don't hear as much.
Yeah.
I guess, and if I had to get a good night's sleep because I was working, we always tried to kind of make it easier to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, which is important. And also, if you had kids like myself in the neighborhood of 4th of July weekend, you could see fireworks flying through that window. Thanks, Eric. We gotta go though.
Yeah.
I'll see you later in the week.
Have a great night, everybody.
You too.
Yeah, but
Thanks,
go down.
Eric. Always appreciate you.
Have a good night, guys.
Too. Tenjon.
Hey, Ronbo.
Tenjon, how you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good. Writing another book and getting it all together. You know, businesswoman have to keep on making sure she makes that money. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
I want to buy my boy a house.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to buy my little boy a house.
I've written 3 books already this week.
Jack,
Who
you need to
wrote
write
3
one.
books?
We're waiting on yours. I can't imagine what that's going to be like. The Life and Times and Travels of Jack. That's a title for you right there. Tenjon, go ahead. Stop, Jack. Go ahead, Tenjon.
Yeah. No. What I gotta say about Brock Purdy, I call him Captain Wonder. What's that? What I said? Captain Wonder Friend.
I like that for you. Too.
Captain Wonder Man. That's what I call him. You know, like almost like Captain America.
Yeah.
Remember that old? I'm not trying to, expose our age like that, but remember the Ames commercial?
The what?
Where there was remember the Ames commercial, the toothpaste commercial where they had the AIM commercial, and it had the people pretend like they were superheroes fighting cavities.
Yeah, I
Instead
do
of
remember something like that.
fighting crime, you was fight. Instead of fighting crime, you was fighting cavities.
Oh, the
It was an old
toothpaste. That's
commercial.
something. AIM toothpaste. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, yeah. That's what he remind me of. It remind me of the I don't know what makes me think, because he looks like a Superman type, Spider-Man type.
I mean,
He looks like a superhero.
Clean cut. He still looks like he did. You look at the college and high school pictures of Brock Purdy. He still looks like a little kid. And I always laugh at that. That's why Brock gets picked on.
Yeah, he got the baby face, and he looked like a little superhero. He looked like So that's okay.
Maybe he should grow a beard so people can take him seriously or something. Because but Brock doesn't care, so that's fine. God.
Okay, and then all the other white quarterbacks is hating on him because he's the only white boy that could do the white
Dougie. Oh no, damn, John, you didn't say that. I gotta tell you though, I've seen on TikTok some white dudes, but they can Dougie, boy. They be cutting up. So if you're a white guy that likes to do the Dougie, Ted John, just kidding. But I love it.
Are they the quarterback? If they're not the quarterback, they don't.
That's
care.
true. If you ain't a quarterback in Kentucky, who's the most conservative quarterback? Oh, yeah. Let me see. Can you see Stafford try to do the Dougie? Stafford did some weird little dance when he was playing against us. When he got that touchdown and they were just beating us up, Stafford's back there. Well, I said, what is that? What is that? Put your arms down.
No.
I mean, how many times he beat your ass?
Stafford's doing the huggy, trying to pull up a diaper.
Right, that's right, Stafford. He's doing the huggy.
Trying to pull up a diaper.
He's doing the huggy, trying to pull up a diaper. That's all he's doing.
Right, the huggy.
Who else around the league is a really conservative quarterback? Aaron Rodgers. Can you see Aaron? No, Aaron's a little bit of a crazy man. I can actually see him doing the Dougie.
Aaron Rodgers will be stuck. He don't find the excuses why he can't dance.
So tired.
I'll tell you he can play quarterback, but his leg is too weak for dancing. He can't.
You know, we're lucky.
He just looked like he just stand there and just stare at you and just like
he looks at the refs.
Just throw the ball already.
Lucky for us, he says he's quitting this year because next year. Man, I don't want to hear about Aaron Rodgers at the beginning of the season taking his time to make up his mind whether he wants to play another year or not. That is so. Oh God, that's annoying.
I mean, well, for Aaron Rodgers' defense, right? What's the name of that? I guess the first coaches of the 49ers when Aaron Rodgers wanted to be in, and they chose who they chose over
Alex Smith,
Aaron Rodgers,
Alex
Smith.
Yeah.
So they chose Alex Smith over Aaron Rodgers, and
He's still
but
mad
the
about
way
that.
they had it, he's still upset about it because what it was, they made him feel like he'll be perfect for the Niners. And he was all pumped and ready to play for the Niners because that's his childhood team. And then for that to happen to him, and he's like, I'm going to make y'all be sorry that y'all didn't pick me. So, I guess that's going to bother him for a long time because you guys ruined my life. I should have played for the Niners. But
he's going to go to his grave pissed off about that. But you know what? Being that bitter about something like that, and you had a decent career. You went to Green Bay. I mean, a legendary football team. What are you still mad about? So
it's over. I mean, you won a couple of Super Bowls, Aaron. I mean,
no. He won one. I mean, he tried to win two.
Okay.
Yeah.
He tried to win two. He won only one. They went to two Super Bowls, but only won one. Okay. So,
and Colin Kaepernick hurt his feelings. Get over it. So,
Oh, yeah. Kaepernick lost his feelings. And Kaepernick's defense, the only one messed him up was Nancy Pelosi. I mean, come on. I hate when politics get involved with people's sports.
No.
I mean, they look at these brothers. I'm telling you, it was Kaepernick and Kyle Williams that was getting attacked the whole dang time. So I look at it like this, remember
I was Kaepernick hurt Aaron's feelings too by handing him his booty in Green Bay. He never seen anything like that.
Yeah, Kaepernick whooped him, and he whooped him, and that same year he whooped
everybody.
Tom Brady. So
we gotta go.
Anybody play for the Niners is going to be. Anybody play for the Niners is going to be elite regardless. So we gonna kick ass this year.
I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna be with my husband. We're gonna go to I'm gonna be with my husband, and we all gonna be doing the whole. We gonna be controlling stuff up in there.
Give my best at Little King. I'm gonna see you later in the week. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love everybody. Okay. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
All right.
And Detroit got farted on by everybody.
Shit, you didn't. Michael, come on in.
Hey, Ronbo, how's your night going, buddy? I just had to put the 5-week-old 2 kittens to bed.
Oh, you got them already. Hold on a second. But before that, Brian says, bring back Armstead. Yes.
Hey, Eric Armstead, there you go. Who else do you want to bring back? Put it down in the chat. Who else would you like to bring back?
Alex Boone. Bring Alex Boone back to play left guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Booney's, I used to love Booney and D. I mean, man, them dudes were like enforcers, too. That's what I used to love about them. Yes, you don't want to mess with our quarterback with those two guys around.
Well, that's true. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Michael, tonight's Brock Purdy night where we're paying as much tribute to Brock.
I guess he was at the Giants game. Was he at the baseball game or something, Ronbo?
Maybe, because they always put the spotlight on celebrity ball players.
Had him and somebody else. Yeah, at the baseball game.
Yeah. Who's Brock?
Kittle was at the Oklahoma game the other night. Yeah.
Kittle's at Oklahoma, and that was the first game they got beat. George should have attended the second game when they just beat up. My God, the Spurs went buck wild today, though, didn't they?
The Knicks could sweep. I think the Knicks going to sweep. I think the Knicks are going to sweep Cleveland.
Oh, no doubt.
I think San Antonio. Watch out for San Antonio, man. You got to watch out those Spurs.
I love George, but I want San Antonio to win that series because I told everybody, look.
I wanted to know when last time San Antonio won the championship. They got the two towers, Rodman. And then another guy, right? Who was the last time they won it? I'm trying to remember.
You mean David Robinson?
Yes.
Hey, you know what? It hasn't been that long, actually. They had a great team.
Yeah.
It's been somewhere between 10 and 15 years for sure.
Yeah. And then what's this? There was an article saying something about Boza wants to leave San Francisco and be with the Giants.
Nick?
Or is that all freaking...
There was an article.
I have to look on X or look at something that... Yeah.
I've not heard about that.
Why he wants to go to the Giants for?
Why the Giants?
Well, maybe because of Harbaugh, and maybe the team is probably getting good. Maybe they just want to get that. I don't know. It's a good question. Who would they give up for him? Yeah.
Thibodeau?
I don't think it's going to happen, but yeah.
Hey.
I don't believe that. I told him it's not going to happen.
Maybe the Thibodeau. I've heard about a Thibodeau deal still being alive.
Yes.
And maybe I don't know. Michael, I've not heard anything about this. They're not making a big deal out of it.
Do some research. We got to look it up tonight or do some research.
Yeah, because it's not in the dailies I go through. No word of that at all.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Yeah, I just saw something quick. I have to go see if I can find it. I have to see if I can find it and it's posted on X or something. If I can find it.
Yeah, you got to look out for rival fans putting up a lot of crap. I can't imagine the 49ers giving up on Nick.
If it's a Giants fan, I want to find out where he's at and say, okay, let's meet and let me see the proof. And I said, you know what? You're just jealous. You got a better TV. Yeah.
I would bet against that. Yeah. Nick's contract's got how many years left on it? 1 or 2, I think.
That's a good question. I think he's going to stay at the Niners. I don't think.
No, I guarantee he's not leaving this year, no matter what they're talking about.
No. Why would you get to the Giants? You know the Giants are going to be poo-poo.
Yeah. We're still trying to get Joey over to San Francisco.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. But no, I mean. Yeah.
But what we're gonna, you know what though, I gotta tell you, it's about the offense right now. The defense is gonna be fine. There is no doubt.
Oh yeah, everything's gonna
about
be fine.
that
Now,
defense.
everything's gonna be fine. I think the offense is gonna be fine. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I told Nikita, Daddy's gonna be busy, man. Getting some sleep, getting these 5-week-old kittens. Make sure they go to bed. Not waking me up in the middle of the night, climbing all over me. Remember, I got 2 5-week-old kittens.
Yeah,
I just got to figure out names for them. 2 females. If anybody wants to, if you guys want to post it in their YouTube community, go ahead. There's pictures. If you guys want to post, I don't know the name of them. 2 females.
All right, because they're going to climb all over your head. Yeah. One thing that I do find funny, though, as you're laying there asleep.
Football team. Yeah, they like to play with my little football. This little football I had. They're sitting there pushing around. I said, "Oh, you girls want to play for the Niners, huh?"
Yeah. Wait till they fall asleep on your head. That's a really weird feeling. You're sitting there and you feel this warm little furry thing sitting on top of your face.
Oh no, they sleep next to me. Oh, they cuddle next to me every night.
They don't climb on top of your head.
So, Mom, look at Dad. The 2 babies are laying right next to Daddy. They don't let Daddy go. No, she had 2 boy cats. I had 3. I have 2 kittens and I got a 13-year-old. I mean, Daddy loves cats.
You're cleaning
he likes the 49ers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're small. When they're small, they're easy. It's like a baby, Rumble. When they're babies, it's not as bad till they grow up, and then they crack. I mean, babies do a lot in the diaper, but still, these girls are nothing. I'm used to it. I can't wait to watch football with them.
Well, you got to give them names.
Can't wait.
Give them boys' names.
I got to think of names. So if anybody in the chat that wants to, subscribe to the channel, go ahead. You guys can pick names for them. Anybody can put in there. Yeah.
Call one. One could be Michael. One could be CMC. Because that doesn't indicate any particular gender.
No, she is fast. CMC, she's fast. Yeah. She sprints. I said, oh my God, she takes off like quick. We got to put on the 49er field. She'll be taking them off. She'll take the Rams out. She'll run out the Rams out the field.
No, CMC and GK. There you go.
GK, there you go, right?
Those names don't necessarily mean a gender. GK and CMC.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has any ideas. Go ahead. Join the community. Go ahead. Nikita's on there. Yeah, no. I mean,
it's all right. I want to go check out those names. Under whose name? Your name? Or is it Nikita's
No, under my name, under my YouTube name. You got it. It's in the chat.
Is it Michael?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I'll find
picture the 2 cats on my YouTube thing. Yeah. I mean, there's 149 fan in there. He's going to look at the And somebody's going to try and make me little 49er jerseys for them. I said, go ahead, make me one. I'll be happy. That'd be cute.
We got to go, Mike.
All right, Rob, I'll see you one.
All right.
I'll send the kitty say hello. I'm going to get you say hello. Yeah. I will. And happy Memorial Day to everybody.
Yes, it does.
Have a good Memorial Day weekend, man. And post all their barbecue pictures in the X or whatever. Send to Ronbo. Give some Ronbo some food, too. Barbecue some food for Ronbo.
Yeah, make sure.
Bring him over, guys. You too, Ronbo. Have a good Memorial Day, baby.
You too. Night, Michael. Hey, Lorenzo.
Hey, what's happening, Ronbo?
Lorenzo, sitting back here, man. I mean, I'm like the anti-Brock hate day here. You know what I'm saying? Man, yeah, leave my boy alone. What does he have to do? You guys, man, Brock Purdy ain't as bad as you guys like to say he is. Ronbo, the only reason why he does as well as he does is because he's got the team and you got Kyle Shanahan. Hey, Lorenzo, would you blame a player for having a good organization, a good coach, and good players to play with, and then get on him for being a bad football player? Does that make any sense to anybody?
I don't listen to any of those people, Ronbo.
God,
I don't give a shit what any of them experts say.
Well, man, you'll feel better, dude. I don't know why.
I only believe what I see, you know?
There you go.
And even some of the Niner fans, fucking they go and listen to these clowns that
we got
trash our team, and then they bring it to the car. Hey, well, you know, Grant Kahn said that. You know, well, fuck that Kahn. You know what I mean? It's like listening to political AOC or something. You know, something stupid. You know, come out of their mouth every time they open their mouth. You know.
I mean, you know.
So yeah, it's.
God.
So yeah, I don't really pay too much attention to them.
4,000
I know
yards.
he's got a good team.
One of our first guys in a long time has passed for 4,000 yards. He ain't all that good. He's not elite. You know,
and he's never really had the weapons that we're going to have this year.
I know this is exciting to think about, isn't it?
Yeah, he's going to have some. Yeah, he this year he has no excuses, but I'm sure they'll find something about him. You know.
Oh yeah. Great.
He's got a Well, Brady won 7. You know, he only won 1. You know, or something stupid.
Yeah,
like
I know
that,
Brady. You know what? Brady did what he does have 7 rings, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got the most.
There'll never be another 7-ring Super Bowl quarterback. Lorenzo, it's never going to happen again. It's over. You know, if you get 3 or 4 rings now, boy, you did good. You did real good as a quarterback on the same team.
Yeah, most people don't. Yeah, nobody plays that long, you know, and that good, you know.
And that's what I'm saying.
He went from, Vinny played that long, but he never won shit, though, you know. You know, remember Testaverde?
Testaverde, also Miami Dolphins, one of the quickest releases in football history, Dan Marino. Dan Marino was out there for a long time, one of the better quarterbacks in the world. He didn't win any ring. God, all he did was get love.
He couldn't move, so he could, he had to rely on that arm, you know.
Hey, but Dan Marino,
man, I think Purdy's good. Shit, it's only his 5th year. It's only his 5th year.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
Would you let him be in the league for a minute before you guys judge and jury and hang him? What is this? They did that after his first year. They were all over him.
He's played in the Super Bowl, been to 2 NFC Championships, should have won the other one. So that's like 2 Super Bowls he could have been in. You know, so I mean, I don't know too many quarterbacks that have done that. You know,
in first 4 or 5 years. So, well, Russell Wilson. Wait a minute. How many years was Wilson in the league before he won that Super Bowl that we should have got in? Somebody's always getting us before they go in.
No,
he couldn't have been in the league more than 3 or 4. He didn't have he still was on his rookie contract. Okay, Wilson, I'll give him credit. He was good.
Yeah. He had a good team. You know, he can't. Yeah.
Tyler Lockett.
No, I wouldn't
all he
worry about
needed.
What people say. You know, I don't ever listen to what people say about our team. Fuck them. You know, we're good. You know, we're good, Ronbo.
And we'll get better too.
Oh yeah, you know, everybody's just jealous. You know, nobody likes us. So
I know, right?
You know,
and I always
wish you had that quarterback.
And they wish they had a history, of being a badass team. See, and 49ers quit playing football last 30 years. They've been right in the mix all the time. For 30 years, y'all been striving and struggling, and we've been laughing at you. Well, what?
You got to remember, last year, remember our defense couldn't stop shit after a while, after everybody went down. So, I mean, it's not like, this year, I bet you we get the ball right back all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
Turnovers galore.
So that makes a huge difference. Yeah. I mean, this 3 and outs,
So
I mean, last year, they just drive the ball. They just drive the ball, 90 yards, couldn't stop anybody,
Mm-hmm. Do anything you want to do.
So
we had to outscore them.
So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun year, as long as we stay healthy, it'll be a fun year,
Because I like a good defense.
All the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a good defense with a good offense.
I know, right? We haven't ever had actually both.
On paper, on paper it'll probably be even better than what we think, with that coaching staff.
Wouldn't that be special? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Raheem is going to get him going doing things we don't even understand until maybe midway through the season. We think, but we got ourselves a DC now.
And they've got a good assortment of players, all different kind of skill sets, So it doesn't really matter what the other team puts out. We can match up with them, and more.
Lorenzo,
I'm excited.
Right.
I'm excited.
And you should be. We got to go. Fam, we got to go. And I want you to leave us with these words as to how you feel about the city of Dallas and their football team.
You know how I feel, Ronbo. It's going to be nice over Memorial Day weekend. But fuck them Cowboys, Ronbo. Hey, y'all have a good night. Bang, bang.
You too, fam. Have a great weekend. Night, fam. Alice! Alice. Alice, come on in. Ellis.
Yeah.
Ellis is Brock Appreciation Day, and this is to offset some of the mud that's being thrown at my boy every time he walks out of his house, minding his own business, running down, walking up and down, going in his grocery stores or whatever. Hey, are you Brock Purdy? Hey, yeah, hi, how you doing? You a 49er fan? No, you suck. Okay, take care, buddy. Brock is such a nice guy. He needs thugs with him. Just to walk around with him. Alice, give me some appreciation for my boy. What are you thinking?
Well, one thing that I like about, one of the things that I like about Brock is how, as nice and genuine and stuff as he is, when he gets on the field, he turns into a killer. He has like an alter ego.
We've seen it
that he doesn't display, outside of the game, and that's that kind of temperament and that ability to kind of get into that zone, that dark space where you're just you're locked in. I don't know if it's him playing pissed off. I don't know what it is, but he's not smiling much. And one of these softball coaches had told me the weekend before last, because Amaya's been pitching lately, and I just trained her with catcher and stuff. But they were telling me during her game, they said I like that she doesn't smile.
Game face. You taught her that? Good.
Yeah. Well, that's she pays a lot of attention to me and my temperament, but she just kind of, But I always tell them in game, we're not here to, kiki and hee and have all the, you have to be in a zone in order to, understand the stakes of wins and losses. So, I talk to them mentally about a lot of different things and, just get them in the shit. But anyway, she said, I like that. She doesn't smile, wherever. She's very serious and locked in. And I like that.
Knows how to
but
focus.
She specified she doesn't smile.
Yeah.
So it's the poker face. It's the you can't determine how I'm feeling if I'm up or down. And that's what Brock has, so I like that about him. But I got a bunch of things to say that I like about Brock. Some, the only thing that I would say that maybe is not the most favorable is, when the risk taking doesn't work out, because he's taken a lot of risks since he's been a quarterback, and he's had a lot of success in those risk taking moments. Much more success than he has had negative, plays or negative outcomes.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's definitely winning in the risk-taking category since he's been here, and his ability to have that accountable mindset, that accountability as a quarterback, never boasting about himself and what he does. Those are all attributes and things that separate you from a lot of other quarterbacks. who tend to develop some arrogance, over time. Unfortunately, as much as a fan as I am, and I love him, Colin got a little too big headed, and he spent a lot of time. And one thing, I mean, just say this: Colin worked on his body a lot,
hard,
and I love that.
Crazy.
I love that aspect of him. If more quarterbacks that came into the league, like if Mac Jones, could get rid of the not even the dad bod. He's got that. What's that guy's name that was in Saturday Night Live? I don't know how. Not Luke Farrell, not Colin Farrell. What's his name?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember his name either. Mac does have that same plain body. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's, but he might have actually gotten a little bit better shape since he's been with us. So, and I'm not trying to rag on him, but I'm just saying he's such a damn good quarterback.
Yeah.
If he could just get his body in shape and work on his speed and the things physically that he might be deficient in, he could be even more dangerous than he is.
I agree.
So, so hopefully he does do that, because that would just, he just would make him more of the total package. You improve your mobility in and out of pocket. You improve your strength, your upper body, lower body, your core, and all that. And he just, he could be just even more of a beast. But anyway, Brock works on his body. He does all those things. He maintains his strength in his lower upper body. Very much I don't know. My buddy I told you about, we always get into it. He hates Brock. He wants to get rid of Brock. He wants to just put Mac in there. And I'm like, I'm good with Mac being here. But I love Brock, and I love what he brings to the team. So, people are going to have their negative things to say, but, we really lucked up with having him. We're having a totally different conversation if we didn't draft Brock Purdy and he didn't become the starter, if things didn't fall in place the way that it did. Jimmy going, Trey going down, Jimmy going down, Brock coming in, setting the precedent. You know what I mean? Like we're a totally different team right now. We don't have 2-3 years of winning seasons and Super Bowl appearances and NFC, appearances and what have you. So not enough things, not enough good things to say about Brock, man. He's a damn good quarterback, and I'm glad he's a Niner.
There you go. And I bet you Brock, man, this year. Ellis, we got to go. And good luck. You guys are in the tournament, I suspect. So, yeah, you guys win that.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. We the softball seasons are over. I got I'm back coaching again here in the next month, and I'm gonna be doing junior giants for softball this time around. I usually do baseball and t-ball, but this year I'm just going to focus on softball because I got Z and Amaya on the same team and some returning players from Amaya's team. But some successful seasons for her and Ijani. They're both actually pitching now, and Amaya's playing shortstop, pitcher, and catcher, and she's looking real good. She's bringing a lot of attention to herself. And, of course, Ijani's the OG, so she's balling. But thank you, fam. I appreciate it, as always, man. Hey. And shout out to fam. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit that like and subscribe. You know where you at. Wipe your feet. Shout out all the family. Bo, my birthday just passed on Friday, man. I didn't get in the show on Thursday. But can you send me out?
Yeah, I wish you gave me that early. We could have got on that. Okay, we can do it right now. All right. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, yeah. It's Tommy Ellis, a man that's been a stalwart of this program for God knows how long. And I must say, happy birthday, 49ers style to Ellis. Happy Niners birthday, Ellis. Happy Niners. Birthday to we. Yes. Have a great Memorial Day weekend too,
Hey,
bro.
when I didn't hear nothing, I said, "Oh, he hitting that high note." Because when I don't hear nothing, it just go dark.
I know.
I'm like, "Oh, he hitting that joint."
It
Thank you,
kills
family.
systems.
I appreciate it, man. As always.
All right, Ellis.
All right, love you, fam. Yes, sir,
Love you back,
man.
man. See you later in the week.
All right, champ. Yes, sir. Peace.
Who else used to do that? Papa Dragon would do that, and all of a sudden it'd mute. Jeremy, get in here, Jeremy.
Hey, I don't know why these people kept saying Purdy don't have an arm. How he throws more deep balls and more accurate than any quarterback right now in the NFL.
And it's measured, Jeremy. It's measured. They put right there in the stat, air yards. And all he does is dink and dunk. Look, man, you know, I know you're saying that just to make me mad.
More accurate with them than anybody in the NFL.
You know? And he's had that more than 1 year. But no. He's a system quarterback.
He don't have no arm.
With no talent. Yeah.
He can't play.
Tell these individuals
Right, statistically the best quarterback in the NFL.
I mean, it doesn't. Jeremy, because you support the 49ers, we have to put up with this. Some people just have a thick skin, and they keep walking when they hear that stuff. I could never do that. I can take a little bit.
I can't either. I have to tell them all.
But I'll jump in an argument with like that in a heartbeat. Man,
I start pulling up his stats when they do that. And say,
Oh,
look at here, he's got better stats than your quarterback.
Right? I love to do that too. Post them up and compare. Look, hey, look what my guy does compared to your guy. As a matter of fact, look at the last 15 games and see where you rank against the 49ers. The Rams fans are always coming at me. So, you know, shut up, Gene D. I see you.
My mom's husband's that way. He's a Kansas City fan. I always like proving how Purdy got better stats than his Mahomes.
It scares me to do that one though, because
I get so sick of Mahomes.
You know, you could get I've done that. I try to stay away from Mahomes because that brings on an army of. Oh, you guys gonna compare Brock Purdy with Patrick Mahomes? Look, man, we're talking numbers here. Yes, Patrick's got a few Super Bowls. I didn't say anything about that, but you said who's doing a better job, right? Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Statistic-wise, he does better on yardage, everything.
Patrick had a couple of bad years that people don't want to talk about, too.
Purdy reminds me of John Montana.
Yeah,
that's exactly who it reminds me of.
See, and the Super Bowls are coming, too,
you give him 15 years in the NFL and see if he don't come away with 4 Super Bowls. People forget he's just been in here for 4 years.
I mean, what is he doing? What is he, 23, 24 now? 25 maybe?
Yeah. I mean, he's still got another at least 12 years.
And 5 years of out and out prime. Still waiting.
Yeah.
So, you know.
He's just now hitting his prime.
That's why when I love the Sham say, oh, yeah, well, you know, we got Matthew Dime Stafford. You know, nobody can compare with him in the NFC West. Look, wait. Let me explain one thing to you. Matthew Dime Stafford is damn near 40 years old. How much longer you think he's going to play? And effectively.
This is it for him. This is all broke for him. That got his replacement.
Yeah. He's not happy about that either.
That's why they went and drafted that quarterback. They got his replacement. He's done.
Ty Simpson. And Jeremy, you know the funny thing about that? They had Stetson Bennett III, and now they got 2 quarterbacks sitting around there grumbling. Matthew Stafford doesn't understand why they could have picked him up another weapon or something. And then you got Stetson Bennett Jr. He's been grooming to come in and be the next Matthew Stafford. And what did you do? You brought in Ty Simpson. I love teams, especially in our division, that like to create controversies around the clubhouse. Yes.
He knows. He's got to know this is it for him. Because if he don't do something this year, he's out there.
And that's why if Matthew
two first-round draft picks to replace you, and you stay in there,
and Stafford gets hurt, neither one of them are going to come in there and do a damn thing but get their butt handed to him. Stetson hasn't.
Hell no.
Stetson's not boy, let him come out there. And then Ty, I mean, he may have potential, but it ain't been developed. So go ahead.
Yep.
I can't wait.
He ain't no Brock Purdy. He
No.
can't come out shooting the gun right off the bat. You know?
So that's how thin the ice is underneath the Rams. Brock can take 2 or 3 or 4 weeks off, and we got Mac Jones. But, Jeremy, we got one of the best situations in the league. We got 2 of the best we did have 2 best quarterbacks in the league last year, combination-wise.
Yep.
Continues this year.
This year we're going to the Super Bowl and we're going to win it 55-0.
Oh, I would love that.
It's the Kansas City Chiefs, because I'm gonna rub it in every day.
God, I'd love to beat the Chiefs like that. Beat them like the Eagles did. Eagles just, that was brutal. I actually felt sorry for Patrick in that game. They was tearing him apart like a chicken. You know, I take a chicken wing and just break it at the bone and put the thigh in your mouth and lay. They grabbed Patrick 2 ways one time and just pulling at his arm. One was pulling his arm, and the other was pulling at his waist. Ooh, y'all!
They gonna break him like a wish stick.
It was vicious. But you know, I tell you, they're giving Mahomes. They're calling this Super Bowl is going to be the Rams against the Chiefs.
Well, hell, they did real good last year, didn't they? They won a whole 6 games. They did real good the year before that.
We're talking the Chiefs?
I think their days are over.
Yeah, because, Patrick's back now. But I don't know what condition he's in. It should be interesting.
I think their days are over. You know, their main tight ends getting old.
Yeah.
You know, they got no more receivers got old left.
What's the names in court again?
Yeah.
I just heard about him the other day. I said, as soon as the season's over, he becomes a criminal. Well, you know what? He never stopped being a criminal. Why? I said, he's indicted for what? Oh, my God. That's a good football player, but he hasn't got a lick of sense. Stay out of trouble.
He reminds me of Oster. You know, he was a good linebacker, but hell, he couldn't stay out in hell court.
God. And you know something about those high-profile football players? You notice how they never go to jail? Well, here and there.
Yeah.
Because what's his name? They killed that woman in Las Vegas. I understand he's going to get out of jail next year, and he feels like he's going to feel like wanting to play football. So, but Rice, every offseason. So, Jeremy, if I own a club and I got a ball player that can't stay out of jail in the offseason, I can't. I don't care how good he is. You can't stay here. You're bothering me.
No.
Yeah.
You got to cut him. It makes the team look bad.
Jeremy, we got to go. I will see you later in the week, hopefully, if I can get away.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, my schedule's crazy right now. Jeremy? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you later, fam.
Bye-bye.
All right. Brian.
49ers red and gold. I'm still rocking with the Niners till I'm dead and cold.
Yeah.
I screams their name all across the Mid-South because the law still says, know your role and shut your mouth. What it is, Ronbo?
It's about Brock Purdy. Because if nobody else is going to give me any love, it's our duty to make sure that, that we give him all he needs. Because Brock ain't going to say anything. Brock goes out there with
Captain America, huh?
Is it? It's like Ellis just pointed out a little while ago. Brock Purdy walks around that smile on his face and like nothing's bothering him. He gets out on the field, and you know what's going through his mind? Brian, I know he's thinking about, they said I can't do this. They said I can't do that. They're still giving me crap because of me being Mr. Irrelevant. I'm going to show him right now who Mr. Irrelevant is. I just know it. Go Brock.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking a whole lot of things. Well, first off, Ronbo, let me ask you something. When are they going to stop teasing us with this Joey Bosa thing and get it done.
It's Bosa.
What's it? Yeah.
Joey thinks he should be getting paid more money.
Is it Bosa or is it Bosa or is it?
It's
upper
Joey.
management dicking around with it.
No. Joey wants value that he thinks, by the way, he should be getting.
He being greedy. He being greedy.
Yeah, Joey, take 10 to 12 million and put some incentives, man. You can go to 15. Joey, you're 30 years old. You're not doing what you were doing before. So ain't nobody gonna break the bank just to make you come on over. Joey doesn't want, you know what else I heard, Brian? He doesn't feel like coming to camp. So he'll hold out because nobody else is calling him. I guess everybody's offering the same money. So I don't know.
And now
but I'm with you.
Yeah. And now I've been hearing about Javion Clowney. I've been hearing his name coming up, whatever. I'm like, we stop reaching. That guy's and he like in his mid-30s.
It has to be
mid-30s.
Javion, he's trying to play for every team at least once in the NFL. He is every year. Jadavian's available.
Right. He's just trying to get them. He's just trying to keep them NFL checks going. That's all. If you get a 1 year here, one year here, maybe another year.
It adds up
in Arizona, and then another year, and yeah.
I hope
he's just trying to pay rent. He's trying to pay rent.
Not in San Francisco. I don't want Jadeveon Clowney. I'll take Joey, but not Jadeveon.
No. Mm-mm.
So
I'm thinking, and we got to be careful. We also got to be careful with what AI is putting out there, whatever, because, especially with Facebook, I think it's been a few times I've looked on Facebook and somebody had us, for some strange reason, they had us signing Stephon Diggs. I don't know if you've seen that or not.
They've been other analysts too. The best fits for the 49ers would be, and they name names, right?
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs. Oh man, no.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs just signed. I'm thinking like, wait a minute, I didn't even hear the ESPN thing. I didn't even hear that. I'm thinking, if you don't hear that, that means it's not true.
AI is going to be out of control though for the next 5 or 6 years until they have some regulations on it.
That's crazy.
That you have to identify that you're AI. I figure that's going to come sooner or later because right now AI is like creeping around and you don't really know it's AI until it does something really outrageous and crazy. Comedy I like, but don't be real lifing.
Yeah. And get back to Bosa. I think Bosa here the fact that we're leading the league and what is it, the cap? We got more money.
Yeah.
The 49ers have more money. So now he oh man, y'all got it.
Loosen up. Give me some of that. No, we're not. We're going to roll some cash over because we got other people and big contracts to pay sometime soon.
Right.
So we'll give you what you're worth.
And then also, Ronbo, I want to piggyback on these old flaky Cowboy fans. I got a case in point. I got a guy at church. I'm not gonna call his name, but he's a diehard. He's supposed to be a diehard Cowboy fan, but he can't answer straight questions when it relates to his team. Like I say, okay, I'm gonna give you a simple one. When was the last time that y'all beat us?
I can't.
And that's what I get. Crickets. I get, and that's what I get. Crickets. I get the the silent treatment. I said, when the last time you beat us? Just give me a year. You don't have to give me a date. Just give me a year. Home or away. When was the last time y'all beat? When the Cowboy this, Cowboy that. And then of course, they always say, we're going to Super Bowl this year. We got this person, got so we're going to Super Bowl this year.
Hey, Brian, I think 2015. Wait, when did Tom Sula and Kelly? Those 2 years, we kept playing the Cowboys every year. That was Harbaugh had just left. I think 14 and 15.
Yeah.
I think the Cowboys might have beat us.
Yeah. It was a long time, but put it like that. Put it a long time. He couldn't remember it. He didn't remember it. He had to think about it. It's like, it's been a minute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you had beaten it in the Shanahan. We hadn't lost to him since Shanahan been there. Have we lost to the Cowboys since Shanahan?
No. That's what I'm saying. It was 14, 15. Tom Sula and Kelly
lost
to him.
Right.
Fam, Charles, I
Yeah.
don't know where the clock went, but it went. We're out of time. That seems a little quick. I don't know. All right.
Yeah.
Brian, all right.
But yeah, but one thing I just want to say right quick, hopefully Brock Purdy, Mr. Captain America, he does his thizzle, whatever. Look, good luck to him on the season. In the meantime, between time, shout out to you, Ronbo. Shout out to the faithful, and shout out to production. The law is out.
Brian. Appreciate you. Give that Cowboy fan at church my love. I will talk to you later.
I know that's amen. All right, Ronbo.
Night, Brian. And speaking of the Cowboys, that's why Bill's on the phone, because Bill can tell you exactly when the Dallas Cowboys actually finally beat up on the San Francisco 49ers. Bill.
That I didn't know I was going to be quizzed on today. I normally would have it. It's been a long time, and I have to really look that up. But my main thing is I don't care whose fault it is. On why Bosa's not signed, get it done. Because here's the harsh reality. Without Bosa, we're only winning 8 games.
Bill.
With Bosa, we're winning the Super Bowl. Fact. And I know you don't want to hear the harsh reality of truth. We don't sign Bosa. We're going to be working on those rookies, and I don't really know what they're all about. They're going to be good, yeah. They're going to do good things, yeah. But the bad news is they're not going to. We're not going to win it all without Bosa. Because we don't even know what the defensive coordinator is really going to do, and we're calling the shots right before we really know. And it's like, Purdy's good, yeah, I give him props. But, just like any other good quarterback, you put him under the heat, it'll cause
melting.
The fold, including Mahomes. We all seen what Mahomes was like without the referee's help. So.
Like, hey, it's so funny. You remind me of today's game too, with the Thunder and OKC. Gilgeous Alexander was not getting all them calls he usually gets today, and Thunder just beat him up. I really enjoyed that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping that we can pull it off. We can pull it off on getting Bosa, because I really want to see us win the Super Bowl.
Listen, I got to tell you, I have a feeling Bosa is going to sign. He just doesn't want to come in right now. Bosa thinks somebody's going to come out of nowhere and offer him $20 million. It's not going to happen. So,
I was right. I was thinking. I wanted to make sure I was checked. It was 2020. December 20th of 2020.
Cowboys
when
beat
the Cowboys beat the Niners.
They did beat us on December 20th?
December 20th.
I mean 2020? Okay.
Yeah.
What was the score?
According to them, it was 41-33.
Damn. I do not remember that. And that wasn't that long ago.
Right,
okay.
That's according to the archives that I looked up. I don't really save it back because I don't really have that from when I.
Was that the year?
That's
I know it was quarterbacking too. G wasn't playing that year. No, he was. Or was he out again?
I gotta look that up, but I'm pretty sure he was playing, but we didn't have Bosa, and we weren't.
No, we did.
Prepared.
Bill, we got Bosa in 2019, with the year we went to the Super Bowl.
But remember, 2020, he got hurt after the Super Bowl and the Giants game?
Yes. Him and about 3 other guys who we went to go play.
It was the Jets. Jets or Giants. It was in their stadium.
Right. We had guys getting hurt, and we played the Cowboys that year, right? Yeah.
Yeah. They beat us injured. I remember they beat us when we didn't have a quarterback. Yeah, we might not have had both. We might not have had Garoppolo. I think we had a backup.
Garoppolo got hurt too.
I got to look at
not Garoppolo. No, Garoppolo got hurt early in the season against the Jets. Nick got ankle torn apart. We had the other lineman, Solomon Thomas. everybody was going down.
Yeah.
Going to New Jersey is the worst thing the 49ers can do, and we have to go there this year. It's scaring me to death.
That's why we need to sign Bosa. That's why we need to sign Bosa. So we can put those rookies out and put our starters back against the Giants game so we can actually afford to lose a game, because the harsh reality of the truth is if we don't prepare for it, they did it to us again. We played them last year, last season, and they should have did that. That was dirty. The NFL did us dirty this year on that, and I'm saying that's why they have us only winning 8 or 9 games, because they count on the injury.
I hope not, because that's how you bring those on. By the way, this just J Tan says Joey just got married. He's going to enjoy himself first. Congratulations to Joey.
Congratulations to Joey. Hopefully he comes to the 49ers, because I'd like to see Joey and Nick as a duo, because I promise you see Joey, Nick as a duo, and the other guys on the side, there ain't no way Seattle is beating us. We're going to sweep them. We get Joey and Nick, I'm calling Seattle sweep,
well, you know
Rams
what?
sweep, Cardinals sweep, Kansas City, look out. We're sweeping you too.
That competition between Joey and Nick will be hilarious, because they're going to try to outdo each other. So you got that added motivation. Right. And it was C.J. Beathard that year.
Right. We had a backup quarterback that wasn't that great. I remember, I couldn't really look who it was, but he played their hearts out, but it was just, it wasn't that our year that year we struggled, and we barely won any games that year.
But remember how Beathard used to take a beating and keep on lick chicken? Beathard used to get hit.
Yep.
He gets hit so hard. You'd see Beathard go down, and you didn't even see him. You just see the camera pans to him laying in the dirt. I said, most guys wouldn't get up from that. Not as quick. Beathard gets up, dusts himself off, and in the following play, they damn near kill him again. That dude was really tough. But, and by the way, Bill, Beathard had one of the prettiest deep passes I've ever seen. My God, he could launch that puppy. And I'm talking height. And it would, he could throw a pass. But
not as good as Mac Jones.
No, he has a better arm than Mac. Mac's arm is good, but not. I don't know that it's better than Beathard. Russell Wilson, Beathard, Rodgers, Josh Allen. These are arms that are like not human. They could put that ball in the air and make it look like a pea, and it comes down and it hits its target. Oh, that amazes me. But anyway,
like I'm going to say, the Niners are going to do something special this year, and if we get Joey and we get some of those other pieces, and I know you're opposed to it. I know you don't like the idea, but if he ain't signed, we need to bring back Debo.
Bill,
there's something magical with Trent Williams and Debo and Kittle. Kittle plays a heck of a lot better when Debo's around.
You do this every year. You swore we weren't going anywhere until we got some of the 49er Legends babies on the team. And none of them are in the league
that's
anymore.
Out the window. Brendan Rice is gone. Brendan Rice is gone. Owens, we don't know what's up with Owens, kid.
We're leaving. Oh, hey, Bill, I'm going to see you later in the week, and I can't wait to see who you got coming into this team next.
Just those two, and then we're good. Give me a 49er shout out.
A Niner! Big Bill. Bill, have a great Memorial Day weekend. All right.
One thing I got to correct you think: if the Niners ain't going to the Super Bowl, the Cowboys are never going to the Super Bowl.
So true.
You ain't seen a Cowboy W in the Super Bowl for as long as I live, and any future children. Probably a good 500 years. I'm out.
That's what I love about this program. We can talk about people all we want to. Why? Because it's our 49er business and right. Ayo, E! And besides that, they deserve to be trolled. Those people wait till we get on social media and say the stupidest things ever. Hey, where you at, man? He's probably out. It's late in the East Coast. Wait a minute. I think last time we got E shit. Anthony, will you get in here, man?
What it do, Ronbo? What it do?
Anthony, man, on this Memorial Day weekend, we're giving some credit, first of all, to the military. They're one of the greatest things that ever happened to America. And also, Brock Purdy, who gets more nasty things said about him than anybody else in the NFL.
Ronbo.
Mm-hmm.
Ronbo, let me ask you this.
Okay.
When it comes to Brock Purdy, I don't pay them no attention because
you shouldn't.
If you're going to say Brock Purdy, no number Deacon Dunk, what they think Jalen Hurts be out there doing?
Yeah,
Go back and watch all this game, Ronbo.
I've been saying it for a long time. I didn't say anything because somebody got mad at me 3 years ago. I said, you know what? I ain't going to say nothing about Lamar Jackson's quarterbacking or Jalen Hurts.
It's the facts.
It is. That's why Jalen's having trouble. He can't take the OC's program.
And why you think Adam's so pissed off at him? He messed up his receiving yards, Ronbo. I mean Brown.
Oh, yeah, I said no.
Yeah, why Brown so pissed off? Because he messed up his receiving yards.
He's sitting on the sideline reading the book.
Yeah. And Ronbo,
you know
most likely I said, man, look at this nigga, 10 yards here, 5 yards. Man, that's why he ain't like get out there and run no route, Ronbo.
You know, though, it's his job to do his job. Receivers, I will never really side up with them because they're always bringing the drama. If I was a coach or an owner, I'll tell them once, look, I don't really need that to continue.
Do your job.
Yeah. And if you got a problem, come to me and I'll talk to our quarterback. But don't do that. No demonstrations on the field. Cut the antics.
But when it comes to Brock can throw the ball around the field. You feel me?
He doesn't get credit for it.
I mean, he can throw it. I'm not saying he can throw it like what's called him 70, 80 yards. No, he can't do that. But he can throw a deep ball good enough. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he puts it in the right spots. That's what Brock does well. He knows how to layer throws. He puts touch on it. You remember when people say he can't throw outside the numbers? Man, Brock tattooed them numbers so many times that one game. I said, "Hey, where's that dude? He can't throw outside the numbers." Shut up.
I don't know what they be looking at. Ronbo.
Well, they see what they want to see because George Kittle stands around outside the numbers all day, every game. So,
Ronbo, as far as our defense go, y'all, what they really fail to realize, Alfred Collins and C.J. West, these big young boys, Ronbo.
Yeah, they've already had a year of polish too.
And I think they're going to get in this weight room with these other vets and these other rookies that come in and put up all these high reps on the bench. and they're going to get there and get it. Because I think Alfred Collins, he only put up 22 reps on the bench.
Yeah, isn't that funny? That means that Kalen Black can outlift him.
Yeah. And meanwhile, James Thompson Jr. that coming in the NFL, that young buck put up 36. 36 or 38 reps on the bench.
Look, how about Valdez? In the 40s.
Yeah, Valdez put up
in the 40s.
34 reps on him.
I thought he did 40 something, but maybe.
No,
all right.
He put up 34 reps on the bench, right?
So
So, and C.J. West, like I say, he put up 28 reps. These boys young, Ronbo. I think this is their second year.
Yeah,
they're gonna be more polished.
and they ain't had any real NFL weight room training, they can get stronger too.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Our defense.
GD
James Thompson Jr. He gonna make our team. He gonna make the team. No doubt.
No doubt about it. Anthony, here we go.
Okay.
Here's a question. Gene D is laughing because accusing me of calling Brock Purdy elite. You know, is Sam Darnold elite?
Why would he not call Brock Purdy elite?
No, this is what, especially in our division, people like to make jokes about Brock Purdy. All his stats say he is, but they always come in with, "You guys think Brock Purdy's elite?" Brock Purdy's had how many 4,000-yard seasons? You know, it's gonna come to the point now. Gene D, you guys make yourselves look like fools when you keep attacking Brock like that. You do know that, though, right?
That's why I told you, Grandma. when they be talking, Grandma, I don't pay them no attention.
Yeah.
They only saying that because he was Mr. Irrelevant.
They're Mr. Irrelevant.
If he had been picked high in that draft, Ronbo, man, that Brock Purdy dude, but he's the man.
The second coming of Joe Montana in San Francisco. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. This was the last pick of the draft, man.
Clown.
That's why they talked down on him like that.
That's why I want him to win that year. That first year he came in half a season and they broke his arm.
Yeah.
Do you know the way that defense was set up and the way the Avengers were surrounding our boy? All he had to do was stick to the script. He wins the Super Bowl.
See, Grandmother, I guarantee you, Brock Purdy go. He already was on when they had him. They were interviewing.
Yeah.
He already sold on Scribble.
No.
Because Brock Purdy, though, he got some big wide receivers that can go up and take that ball around.
And we're going to see. Anthony, we got to go. We're going to run out of time. But listen, I'll see you later in the week. All right?
All right, Remo.
All right, Anthony. Have a good night, fam.
Appreciate you, Remo.
Appreciate you. All right. We'll go back and check on E. And what? What? I heard a sound. No, he's gone. He's done for the night. Who else? Because he's definitely asleep. All right, fam. Oh, hey, yo, Steven.
What's happening, Ronbo?
Steven, man, we're just sitting here and giving Brock some love because he can't get none. And not that he doesn't show that he cares, but I do. A guy that does the things Brock Purdy does and still gets all the abuse that he gets, somebody needs to say something. And if nobody's going to say anything, as 49 fans, I got to take up for him. But Steven, your feeling on the Brockster. We got a new pet name for him.
I mean, like I said, when we drafted him, when he went last in the NFL,
yeah,
I always had hope in him. I even said as a shopper because during OTAs he showed real promise.
Right, dude.
I even said that he looks like he could actually do some damage in the league. Opportunity.
Yeah, better observations than most of us.
Brock. Right. Yeah, I stuck by Brock since day one.
Good.
Most importantly, though, a lot of people that were doubters are no longer doubters.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are continuously doubting are just in denial at the fact that Mr. Irrelevant, the very last pick in the draft, who was a quarterback, was actually successful.
Yeah.
And the reason why that is probably is because they don't want to destroy the narrative of, we have to draft in the first class to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
Because that'll ruin that'll fuck up the whole operation. But
yeah. He's not making that up either. I remember there was talk about that. Yeah.
And that's the sad part because it's like, man, there are some really good players out there that either go undrafted or drafted last. And, there are a lot of players that were drafted in the first round that are just terrible. And a good frame
Every
of
year.
reference.
Every year.
Yeah. And a great frame of reference, Ronbo, is for one, Geno Smith is one of them.
Geno's the king.
Who else? What's his name? Jamarcus Russell.
Oh.
That's
God.
the biggest blunder.
Yep.
I don't care what he
Hey,
has to
didn't we
say,
pick up
'cause he's
AJ
only-
Jenkins in the first round?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm still mad
And
about
here's
that.
another thing too. Ronbo, is you know, other smart sports analysts are comparing him to the likes of Dan Marino, which, I mean, that's a pretty big feat.
That is.
That is a pretty marginal comparison, considering that Dan Marino at the time was a young gunslinger who was facing up against arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. And I say arguably because, you know, I got to give flowers to Tom Brady.
Mhm.
Tom Brady, you know, shut everyone up when he went to the, you know, the Buccaneers with Mike Evans, and when he arrived, he had Gronkowski in tow along with Antonio Brown.
Steve, you
damn near almost lit the entire league on fire. So
you said Dan Marino, right? And Marino was in the AFC when the AFC was just brutal. I mean, the Raiders were good back then. The Steelers were just ridiculous. I mean, it was a rough division. So,
oh yeah, and you know, for him to go up against the likes of Joe Montana, it's like, I mean, and to be compared on the same path as both, you know, as the greatest QB prior to Tom Brady ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what people are comparing him to. They're saying he sees the field and processes the field faster than any other quarterback in the league currently right now.
Right.
He anticipates really quick, which is what, you know, which is what we see. Because if you look at all the dots he throws, it's all of like, okay, I know my receiver is going to be right there.
Yep.
And even
Trust.
if the receiver can't get there on time, or if he's ahead of schedule, you know, it's very rare that he ever underthrows. It's always like, oh yeah, it hits him right in the hands, or it just barely hits them on the helmet, which means that, you know, they didn't make it in time. But it's always on point.
Mm-hmm.
And when he does throw an interception, if you look at it, he's had maybe 3 in his career where it's like, Brock, what are you doing? The other couple of them were like off the hands of the receiver.
Or bounces off the guy's body. Oh, that burns
bouncing
me
off the guy's
up.
body. So it's like, because to me, it's like that shouldn't even count. That if it hits their intended target and it bounces off their hands or it bounces off their
That's
body,
an error
that's not
on the
Brock's
receiver.
fault. He's not catching it. Yeah, it's an error.
I'm not arguing
Just
about
like how
that.
in baseball.
Yeah, argue the error is on the receiver. Don't give that to the quarterback. Huh.
So, to me, man, I mean, Brock Purdy has all the tools in his arsenal to be arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. Now, if we come into this league this year and win the Super Bowl like everyone is anticipating because of what we drafted and how we drafted and who we have as defensive coach, then arguably there should be no reason. You know, they're saying, oh, Shanahan lost 3 Super Bowls. His dad lost 3 Super Bowls. And on the 4th one, he won 1. And then it just steamrolled from there. Well, you know, let's hope to God that we can actually do something this year. I'm really rooting for him.
It's the 4th time.
Really, we need it. 4th time's the charm, right? But, you know, the defense looks good on paper. I'm excited. Okizuna, or is that, how do you say his name? I
know, right? Don't make me do it. I ruin it every time.
I'm gonna just say Osa. I'm gonna say Osa. He's probably the most underutilized player during the Cowboys defense, and now we have him for basically pennies on the dollar. And we have Nick Bosa. We have all this cap space that we could go out and sign another big player. Now, do we want another receiver? Because I was talking about this. If we pick up AJ Brown from the Eagles, right? Let's just say we say, hey, you know what? Take Brown and Ayuk. Here's a couple of picks. You know, we'll take AJ Brown off your hands. We have the funds to get him. But then if we get him, then we have to get rid of Christian Kirk. Or we could say, hey, look, we'll give you Brown and Ayuk and Christian Kirk and a pick for AJ Brown, and we'll take him off your hands.
I'll take that deal.
I'll take that.
Steve,
I'll take that any day.
Steve, we gotta go. Good stuff. All good stuff. And we'll be back later in the week.
Oh, you missed it. I was looking for you Friday, man. I turned 31 on Friday.
Ah, you guys keep coming at the end of the game. That's good. All right, here we go. Gotta.
You're good.
It's birthday time for Big Steve. And I want to say, on this Memorial Day weekend, Happy birthday, Big Steve. Happy 90th birthday to Big Stevie. Happy 90th. Steve, it's a wonderful weekend, bro. And I know you and the food. It's going to be a great barbecue. see you in a couple of days, bro.
I'll see you in a couple of days, man. Have a good day.
You too. Hey, and let's see if we can wake E up one more time. Hey, yo, E. We've had that happen, I think, once or twice. We go to a guy 2 or 3 times, and sometimes you hear him singing, sawing that log. And then if all of a sudden, on the 3rd or 4th time, hey. Oh, hey, Tony did that. Speaking of Tony, Tony.
What did I do, Ronbo?
Yeah, one time we caught you asleep, and we kept trying. And and a couple times there, well, that 3rd or 4th time, that's Tony's not. Wherever Tony is, he's really enjoying the place. He's not coming back. I mean, he is so asleep. But we came back, and you finally did answer. It was hilarious.
Dear, oh dear.
I know what happened to you, Tony, because I've had that. You go home, you sit down, and that's the last thing you remember. And then you wake up an hour or whatever later on a power nap. What the hell? I didn't even know I was out. So, you know. Tony, we're doing Brock Purdy today,
brother.
We're defending Brock Purdy from the naysayers who won't stop. They were way out of line in his rookie year because he just got here. They're just talking about him like he had a tail. And the next year, he gets hurt. They're still saying bad things about him. And then now, I say, you know what? Brock Purdy give me a break about how bad Brock Purdy is. He had a 4,000-yard season. When he's healthy, there's nothing bad about Brock Purdy. All right? So, you know, today I decided to lay praises on all the accolades I could find on Brock Purdy. Tony, your assessment in his 5th year of Brock Purdy, and is any of this madness, these negative comments, are they warranted for Brock Purdy?
I mean, the madness should be looked at right at the beginning of humanity, Ronbo, meaning
true
at the point of birth, all right? Because as a world of people, I think we're just getting dumber and dumber and dumber by the second, and people have got these stupid mobile phones and their whole life revolves around, they can't think outside the square, and I think it should be, you should have to sit down and do an IQ test. If you don't pass it, say, sorry, mate, you're not allowed to breed. We've got enough of these people. You know what I mean?
That's a breed perspective. Evolution going backwards. That is de-evolving is filthy. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are talking about outside the numbers, right? Like throwing the ball outside the numbers.
Yeah.
All right. I know we don't have this player anymore. But just say you're a coach, I want you to throw the ball outside the numbers. Now, on the opposition team, you got a dude, Jesus Christ, why does that happen to me all the time?
What's that?
You
forget a name?
Yeah, the dude that pulled his finger off.
Ronnie Lott.
To have, cut. Right, you got a dude called Ronnie Lott on the opposition team. Now, you just threw the ball outside the numbers, but you just got slammed by Ronnie Lott. All right? Now, I want to see you go and catch the ball outside the numbers again all day today. It ain't happening. All right? So, there's 1,000,001 different variables. Okay, you worry about outside the numbers. I've got 2 Neanderthal monsters like, what's his name, that running back for...
Derrick
I'll just keep tracking
Derrick Henry.
Your boy, Derrick Henry. I've got 3 Derrick Henrys on my team, and I'll just keep running it up the gut. up the guts. What do I need outside the numbers for? Like, there's a million and one different variables.
Yeah.
Another variable is Brock Purdy, if he's got a royal guard around him, that nobody can, a line of royal guards around him that nobody
protect
can
him.
penetrate, and he's got all day to throw the ball, well, then we're talking about a different scenario, aren't we? Well, then if he's got a bunch of shit kickers around him and he's got to run for his life every time the ball snaps, we've got another scenario happening. I mean, you have to apply logic to every situation to come up with the right answer. You can't just generalize across the board.
It's annoying, isn't it? And Tony, there's nothing. Kyle Shanahan is running across the middle of the field all day. He's not emphasizing throwing outside the number. George Kittle is usually the only guy on the team that you see catching outside the numbers all the time. And George is camping out there because everybody else has been drawn to the middle of the field. Like you're saying, you have to use good sense. Don't just run plays to be running plays. Set it up. Or are you gonna, like you're saying, guys like Ronnie Lott have already read the play and they're gonna kill you, man, when he comes out there. How long do you think he's gonna last? There's guys not as vicious as Ronnie Lott, but there's some out there. And you get your boy hurt. Man. So,
that's my point. Imagine you're on the defense and Derrick Henry's running at you. He sees you, right? And he runs at you. Says, I'm going to try running at this guy. I'm going to try running at Ronbo. And he runs straight over the top of you. Right? Now, if you could provide that same hole for him to run through, he's going to keep on running at you. What are you going to do? He's already smashed you once.
You better shift that play.
That's what happens in rugby league. There's a row of dudes standing across from each other. And if you can't tackle a dude, guess what? He's going to be running at you all day long.
And that's what he's supposed to do. If you got a sucker, then use him. God.
You know what I mean? So, and the NFL is, to me, more of a chess game than anything else. As a football game. Shanahan doesn't know whether he's called this play, and the other dude knows by how we're set up what he's going to call, and he can nullify his play, right? It's a game of, you know what I mean, cat and mouse. Oh shit, they didn't get me on that one. I might run that in another 3 plays again if it's a good play, all right? But I'll disguise it. I'll disguise it a different way, and we'll run it again.
Absolutely.
I mean, how many million and one different scenarios you can apply to the NFL? So that argument to me is flawed.
Your armchair quarterback will call it like the other way all day long. Tony, we're going to run out of time on it, but listen, that's great points. I love it. I love the analogy. We're going to about mankind going the wrong direction. But I'll see you later in the week, will you?
Yeah, some people just should not be allowed to breed, Ronbo. I mean, I know I sent you that picture on X about our 49er fans. Now, that's a good breed. You know what I mean?
I did enjoy that, too.
Shout out to LA.
That's what I told them when they were talking about Australia versus UK to host the 49ers, is that y'all ain't going to be able to breathe with all that barbecue in the goddamn air in Australia.
We like that barbecue, Jack. What you got, Tony? I will see you later in the week.
They still picked them over the UK, man.
You gotta get you guys to some rugby league competitions. That'd be funny to hear you guys argue about that. All right, guys. Tony, we'll see you later in the week. All right. Cheers.
All right, brother. Cheers, my man. See you,
Jack. Jack. By the way, Jack, are you following? Jack, you're watching world football, aren't you?
World football? You mean?
I mean, paying attention because
like
you're surrounded by Brits. No, world football, where the cup is coming up at 26, right? Jack.
You're talking about soccer, right? You're talking about soccer.
Yeah, but Jack, do you gamble?
That they call footballer.
Mm.
You know, I don't like to put my business out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman, as you know.
You already did by just saying that. Because, man.
But I'm a businessman.
You know,
if it's, sometimes it's too good to be true. If the refs and the team owners and the FIFA president, that's FIFA, right?
Yeah.
You talk about FIFA
Right.
presidents all in it and stuff like that, and people are, not hitting the easy shots or whatever, the goals or whatever. So we tuning in,
Jack?
man. But, it ain't nothing like American football.
Wait a minute. You're saying things are programmed in FIFA World Cup competition? No way.
Oh,
Really?
big time. Big time. And they learn it off of the NFL folks. Like, how we got all the banners and racism and all this stuff, man. FIFA, they're still suffering all this racist stuff. But I'm trying to tell these Europeans how you beat racism is you don't acknowledge it. That's what pisses racists off. You just keep it pushing. And they're like, oh, it don't affect you? It don't affect me. And
especially the teams that are winning.
Then they scratching their fucking heads.
That's a good point, Jack, because people do actually take that to the point where it turns into something that it doesn't necessarily. Don't water it, don't fertilize it, let it die.
Yeah.
So it's a good point. I agree with that. But yeah.
But yeah, we pretty much covered everything tonight. I know,
right, Jackie.
But what I was trying to say too. What's her name was when she wrote a book. I said I wrote 3 books this week from ChatGPT because ChatGPT, you know what I'm saying, is everybody's best friend. You got Grok, you got all these AI stuff, and people are writing books, Ronbo, and it's great. People are doing so many things.
Yeah.
They're writing business plans, just telling ChatGPT. So I'm trying to ask ChatGPT what's the best way to end this bullshit, and it's telling me basically you've created it yourself. It's just by ignoring them and also who's gonna be the best. Who's gonna be the best? It's like y'all. Who's gonna be the healthiest, Rob? If we're healthy, our team's ready to go for the
you don't
quest.
even need ChatGPT. But I'm telling you right now, people don't understand when they be clowning us about, man, you guys been using that excuse forever, man. You guys are injured every year. So what's that? Hey, no, we haven't. God, man, that makes me mad.
So,
like we get our butt kicked every year, nonstop.
Yeah. But one thing ChatGPT did say was the 49ers drafted one of the most chiseled and just freakish athletes this year. I mean, from K-Leon to Romello to Striblins. I mean, Cruz, our last picks, like you guys said, runs a 4.5 or some crazy shit like that, right?
Oh,
at that weight.
300 pounds. Wow, what is that like? That's crazy. I can't wait to see him get in action.
But which one is a head scratcher? The head scratcher is the only white boy that we got, the offensive tackle, who I'm hoping plays center or something like that. I could see him as one of them oversized center Rombos.
We just
and
talked
if he
about
becomes a center, I think we hit the nail on the head.
Brindle's. I think it's
Because
Brindle's
that's the
last
only
year.
one. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, pretty much. But when you gonna bring yourself out to the UK? We've been saying 11 years. We do a live show at Wembley. Let's do this and that. And every time we get a chance, they take the goddamn Niners to like a place like Australia. Like where, you know what I'm saying? It's what the hell, man?
The UK actually has a thing going on with the NFL. So I'm kind of surprised. Well, the 49ers are the team of the NFL. We are the best ambassadors for the NFL, this team, because of the fact that we just draw. And so wait till see what it looks like in Melbourne. If that crowd is mostly red, the 49ers are going to get pissed off about how they're getting jobbed out every year all over the planet. We'll see. Because it's Trevor and his guys.
It's already red from all them red rocks and the sandy deserts over there. But the last time they did come to the UK was when we had a quarterback named Troy Smith that ran it in for a 1-yard, spinned it around for a touchdown. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Troy Smith?
How long ago was that?
I think that was 2000. That was Harbaugh days, bro, or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That was a while back. Anyways, looking forward to it. Anyways, me, I've called Ronbo Sports from more countries than people have fucking passport stamps. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's gonna keep going. We're doing it. So you know what I'm saying? And people, folks, travel, enjoy life. Life is short, and that's what we're doing this year. That's what our team is doing. So you know what? Rather than complain about all these miles, how about celebrate it?
Yeah.
And that's what I want to leave you guys tonight with is just, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy life. Don't be pissed off. Don't let nothing irritate you. 99% Ronbo, I don't let nothing bother me. I keep it pushing.
Hey, that's healthy. That really is. You know?
And that's all we need to be this year is healthy. We're going to leave it at that.
God, yes.
11
Jack,
years
always
strong.
Always a pleasure to talk to you then. And go ahead and enjoy that day.
And I'm working on my fourth book now. What's
Here we go. Now everybody's writing books.
Working on my fourth book, Ronbo, the book of Ronbo. And by the way, your birthday's coming up. What are you, a Cancer?
July 1st, yeah.
July 1st. Are you a Cancer?
That's Cancer.
Or are
That's
you,
Cancer. That's Cancer.
That's
How about you?
Okay, I kind of understand you. I'm a Sagittarius. You know me.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a half man, half horse with a sword or a bow and arrow. I can hit you from a distance, and I could, you know what I'm saying? We're going to stomp on you with them feet, and we'll talk about that next time.
And while land in the dirt,
you know what I'm saying? Now that
put an arrow with you.
Happy early birthday, Ronbo. I'll talk to you soon.
Man.
Let's get it.
All right. Night, Jack.
Keep traveling. Keep smiling. You got the best in town. All right.
Thanks, man. Okay. Hey, let us check back on E and see if our luck has changed. E. Yo, E. Wake up, man. E. Get in here, man. We're waiting for your observations on Brock Purdy. We've been waiting all evening. E. Okay.
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
E. Is that you?
Yeah.
E, I've never... This is the first time I've actually been able to walk into somebody dreaming and actually wake them up. Yes.
What is going? I heard you say something. I don't want to. What time is it?
I have no idea. E. What time is it? You see a clock? Look at your phone. What does it say?
1:30.
Yeah. You okay?
1:25.
Yeah. That's normal bedtime. You know, anybody going to bed before 1:30 is, you know, they're boring people. So if you just got in bed a little while ago, you know, you with the cool people. E, stretch out. You want to get a drink of water?
Almost. Shit.
You know this.
And I woke up twice, and I said, he ain't come through yet.
Got a little busier tonight than I anticipated. But tonight, we're paying tribute, homage, to the man, Brock Purdy, the last man in the draft of 2022. It was a big joke back then, E. And now, Brock Purdy headlines the 49ers offense. Who would have thought that he'd have gone to 2 NFC CG games at a Super Bowl, the last man in the draft, the one that nobody else wanted. In fact, the 49ers said if we wouldn't have drafted him in the 7th, we were going to get him as a UDFA. When's the last time a UDFA was a Super Bowl king? And actually, what really pisses me off about that question, he played for the Los Angeles Rams. Or should I say, St. Louis Rams.
Kurt Warner?
Yeah. God. Kurt
I was trying to
Warner.
find out who that person was. I was like, somebody did it, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah, that's Kurt. And Kurt's been working on every television show now since then. He just got all kind of notoriety and fame behind being a guy that was bagging groceries at some supermarket, as they always put it.
Yeah.
And the Rams called him out for a tryout, and the rest is history.
Now, they're great stories. Like everybody wants to see not everybody wants to see, but they like to see the groceries, you know, the baggers, man, become a millionaire, 7th round player, they super up a dream.
Yeah.
All about the dream, and if he can do it, you can do it, all that stuff. Now,
Can you
I
imagine?
love it. I like it. You know, if you like it, I love it. Whatever.
Hey, and the thing is, bagging groceries is, if you're in a union at the supermarkets across America, you're getting paid pretty good too, by the way. If you're stocking, you're getting paid better than that.
You sure you got a union for a baggage person?
Have you got a what?
You got a union for a baggage person, like
I know, right? I mean, well, you know, America, unions are all over America, you know, so they make sure that you get paid way more than you should in most cases. In some cases, though, when it comes to construction, I'm sorry, you're not getting paid enough. That's hard work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so because I worked as an iron worker for about 4 or 5 years, and one thing I could not stand, is getting up out to bed. It's still dark outside. I said we get paid extra for that. Anyway, got past that episode. I'm okay now. But tell me about Brock Purdy. What are you thinking?
Well, like I like Brock. Like another thing, since we talking about, just when Matt Jones was in there, Matt Jones did good. Then I started like, well, maybe Brock ain't that good or whatever.
I do remember you doing that. I do remember that. Yes, go ahead.
Brock came back in. Brock did his thing. Now he is throwing too many interceptions. I don't know if it's the wide receiver's fault. Well, 2 of them was wide receiver's fault because to me, as a wide
Bouncing
receiver,
off their bodies.
you got to go get the ball.
Yeah. No, you really
don't
do.
just let the ball come to you. You go get it.
Or play defense. If it's coming to the defender, get in there and stop it. Do something.
Yeah, you gotta like box out like a power forward, and then he might hit you. You might drop the ball, whatever. But you don't let him intercept the ball. The ball is in the air, is yours, point blank. So, like, I seen Pearsall give up an interception to somebody else, but it was just like he is like the Kittle touchdown. He had 3 people on Kittle. He threw it to Kittle. Kittle made the touchdown. Everybody like, oh, you see the great pass? No, that was a bad pass.
Really, good point. The receiver is every bit as responsible. 90% of the time, the receiver is just as responsible as the quarterback. Yeah, sure, the quarterback does throw some bad passes, but not all the time. Sometimes it is a receiver.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like I said, as a receiver, when the ball's coming to you, it's your ball.
Yeah.
You gotta, whatever you gotta do, you go get it. You don't want to, cause a flag, but go get the ball, B. That's it.
You know who?
Point blank to the story.
What's that? What's that pick? What's that wide receiver over in the Dallas Cowboys right now, playing next to CD Lamb? Oh, Pickens. Yeah, Pickens.
Yeah.
Pickens. He got in trouble. I think that's why Pittsburgh Steelers got rid of him. Pickens bailed on a play because he was concerned about his health because his contract was coming up. I said, if I'm the owner and I know that you feel that way, oh, you are so done as a San Francisco 49er. That is not the kind of warrior I want on my team. Oh, no.
Now, one thing I would say, we don't want to, all right, Ronnie Lott, we love him. We cherish him, everything. But I do not want nobody to be trying to play with a finger torn off.
I'm going to let him play.
That's not it.
If he did that,
that's not it. Like,
I know, but I got to let him play. If he went that far.
Nah, hell, you can't let that man, he just tore off his finger.
I'm telling you, I'll let him play.
In...
See, here we go. Here's one of our fans. Hey, let's pick this up. Remember, Ronnie Lott versus the bad judgment, if it is a bad judgment in your mind, versus the heart of a friggin' lion. Do I let him play or should I get him out of the way? Hey, let's pick that up next week. All right?
Yes, sir. And let the chat do that too. Chat, please help us out. What would you do? Play with a torn finger, or would you sit
him down?
Time to go to the blue tent.
Night.
Good night, Ronbo. Ronbo Sports. Love, like, subscribe. Like you said, I gotta say sucker free, all that. Like we here all day. Bang Niner.
Gang.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get that
Good
rest.
night, big boy.
All right, fam.
Rombo's what? Get that lights up. I didn't see a lot of lights up there. I need a lot of lights out here.
I got too many opposing fans. All right.
Yeah.
Night, fam.
Love, subscribe. Let's go.
Tony ATL.
Good evening, Ronbo. How's it going? I missed you on Friday. I was doing laundry.
I knew it.
Thursday.
I said Tony's doing domestics. We caught him on the wrong time of day.
I was coming up the stairs.
I said that too.
I missed you about 3 minutes.
Oh. I said Tony's going up and down the stairs. I don't know why I knew you had a 2-story place, 3-story,
3-story.
Yeah. So I knew you was climbing stairs. So I was just joking. Oh, and I'm right. That's great.
You were right.
Tony,
You're absolutely right.
You
I
made
even
it
laughed
today.
about it. Rombo, we were talking, me and one of you guys in your chat, Big Brick. Rombo, the Rams are not going to be 500. Let mainstream media do all the talking and all this, all that. But you remember the Carolina game during the regular season?
Mhm.
They had all them sacks and what we did to them.
Yeah.
And a couple other teams.
Yeah.
Rombo, I was looking at their draft, free agency. Did the Rams address their offensive line? No, they did not.
Oh, and they've been getting on me about our offensive line, or is that the Hawks?
They drafted this kid in the 3rd round out of I forgot this college he went to, but Ronbo, he was an interior offensive lineman, but Ronbo, he wasn't even one of the top 15 interior offensive linemen.
Let's go, Kurt. Let's go
More like a
get.
depth piece.
Oh, they go get that boy Stafford hurt.
Yes, it's gonna happen. You know, I'm like, Seattle addressed their offensive line. They got a lineman. Arizona addressed theirs with Basantos, and then they got an offensive tackle in the 6th round out of Ole Miss.
Mhm.
The Rams didn't even sign nobody in free agency from the offensive line.
See?
They're going to get it.
And also, it's been 3 years running. Usually, that's your 4th year. If you didn't get there, because Rams got knocked out of the playoffs 3 straight years, right around the same time. This year, they made the NFC CG. But before that, they was getting knocked out. The Eagles was taking them out every chance they saw them, right? So you got to have a down year sometime. This probably is
everybody
it.
does.
Yeah. So, but they're being picked. They're being
Ronbo,
picked to
watch
go to the
out
Super
for
Bowl.
Arizona. I know I keep saying it. I like what they did. They signed Jonah Williams, the right tackle they brought back, who was Cincinnati's former 1st rounder in 2019 out of Alabama. He used to play left tackle, and they re-signed him. Then they drafted Chase Basantos, the guard that I wanted y'all to draft out of Texas A&M, the 2nd best guard in the draft. And they signed Sayamar, the free agent from the Pittsburgh Steelers, the left guard, one of the best left guards.
I wanted
in football.
him. I
Watch
just
out for
realized what
Arizona.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep, Isaac Salmola. They signed him. So he's going to be the left guard, but Santos is going to be the right guard. You got 2 former 1st rounders at tackle in Jonah Williams and that Johnson kid that Arizona drafted in the 1st round out of Ohio State 2 years ago. Watch out for Arizona. You know they drafted the wide receiver. I mean the running back from Love.
Oh,
Notre
the
Dame.
number one.
They
Yeah.
signed Jeremiah Love. They signed Tyler Algier from us. That's going to be their 1-2 punch.
Oh.
And they got your boy Kendrick Bourne. He's going to be their number 2 receiver.
That bothers me so much, man. I love it. God, Kendrick Bourne just
They
brings
got
joy.
one of the top 5 best tight ends in football.
Oh,
Now the
man.
problem with Arizona is, Ronbo, and you're going to laugh at this one.
Right.
Jacoby Brissett is holding them hostage for more money.
We talked about
Still
that last time.
Going to OTAs.
That's been going on for about 3-4 weeks, right? I was laughing because
He
Jacoby
still ain't
said, well,
signed.
I'm going to have to have more money, y'all, because I mean, what? And they went and drafted another quarterback.
Yeah, that Carson Beck, the kid that lost the national championship against Indiana, the kid from Miami. They took him in the 3rd round. I don't know who their other quarterbacks are, but Jacoby Brissett got them kind of over the barrel because they do need them.
See,
unless they try to
I'm
sign
mad at
Jimmy
that.
G, but I think Jimmy G's leaning closer toward retirement, from what I've been hearing.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So
So unless they make a trade for a quarterback, they're going to have to pay, but Brissett's pretty good. You and I both know. As a
Yeah,
backup,
Brissett just got a bad deal and did get with. He needed one program to work in for a while, and he probably would have been pretty good. Big, strong, can run the ball, got good accuracy most of the time.
Ask the Dallas Cowboys. Remember Monday night he beat them?
And beat him up, too. I love
In
that.
Dallas.
In Dallas, right? Oh!
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was the game that I reported to you at the end of the game when Calais Campbell in the fourth quarter sacked Dak Prescott. Then 2 plays later, sacked him again and did a dance, which is something I've never seen him do.
When you're in Dallas, you've got to party. Because you know what? Everybody wants to whoop that Dallas butt. So, you know.
I'm worried about them this year, Ronbo. I ain't gonna lie, I am.
Worried about who?
They made some good moves.
Dallas, I know. And you know, Tony, if they start winning games, how unhappy we're going to be. Because it's fun watching Dallas struggle.
What I'm worried about Dallas, because defensively they've gotten a lot better.
I know.
Michael
They already had
Parsons
offense.
traded. I think it benefited both teams, but look what Dallas got in return. They got the defensive tackle, the former first-round pick from Green Bay, Kenny Clark, and now they got Quentin Williams from the Jets, 2 first-rounders in the middle.
I know. Jerry Jones is making money moves now, and they're making sense.
Yeah, but let's see what happens. You know, it's a long season.
He's still got Dak Prescott at quarterback.
Shout out to you, Big Rick, in the chat. I think Arizona's going to finish ahead of the Rams. I think the Rams is going to finish last. And I'm not saying that because I hate them, and I do hate them like you guys.
And you and me both.
I'm saying that because that offensive line ain't been improved. They didn't make no additions. Stafford likes to throw picks, and that's going to continue, and they're going to be putting pressure on him.
Hey, Tony, if they and doesn't Matthew Stafford, he's had a bad back for what, 3, 4, 5 years? Now, you know, that joke is not going to work this year. There's nothing wrong with his back. And I don't know why they put that lie out there. But there will be, if he doesn't get enough protection, not more than his back is going to get hurt, you know? So we're going to see.
And Seattle, I was looking over what Seattle did. They drafted this safety Ronbo that I love. His name is Bud Clark late in the second round out of TCU, one of the best safeties in the draft. So they drafted 3 corners, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. The corners they drafted, I don't see it from what they lost. They lost Wooden, 1 or 2 corners. I don't see it, but
you talking about
maybe
Dallas?
they can fit their scheme. I don't know.
I know what the Dallas or the Rams?
Seattle.
Oh, Seattle. I'm sorry. You know, whoever's working in Seattle, they're going to Oklahoma though, right? I guess they'll still be in our division, but Seattle's got somebody doing a good job over there picking out personnel, I must say. So
you said that the Seahawks are moving to Oklahoma?
Yeah. Oh, that's a joke. That's all I heard.
Be terrible for the city of Seattle. Remember they had the NBA Seattle Supersonics?
Oh, yeah.
They moved to Oklahoma. Now they're OKC.
Oh!
Remember that?
Forgot about that. That's formerly the Sonics, and they moved to Oklahoma.
Yep.
Now the football team is
and they're
following
the
over.
NBA champions. They won it all last year, OKC.
Tony, we got to go. I'm going to tell you what. I will see you later in the week, and let's see what develops around the NFL between now and it's dead time. Guys got to go to camp though soon, so maybe we'll pick up. All right.
Yeah, our OTAs. Good quarterback competition between Michael Penix and Tua. Penix is looking strong, looking real strong.
All right. Good luck to him.
So, and we'll talk on your next show, Ronbo. I'm pissed off at Cal Hurd too, because now he's dogging my team like he's doing yours.
He's so weird. All right, Tony. Enjoy your week.
All right, see you later in the week, sir.
Looking forward to it. Night, Tony.
Take care.
You too. Thanks. So, fam, there it is. It's a wrap. I'm not sure what day I'm gonna have free this week. Hopefully, anyway, it's gonna be rough here between now and middle of June, so we'll see. So meantime, hey, subscribe before you leave. Okay, I will be back, and I'll be looking for you. You gotta call in. Get that number. Let's talk some football. 49er football, or any other kind of football you want. I'll welcome everybody to call in, except for Rudy. See you in a little while. Shout out to the birthday boys. Ellis. Steve.